up? How are we doing? Let's see if this works. Boom. There we go. Hello. Hi. How's it going? It's me, Corey Adam. Hi. Top of the morning to you. Welcome to another episode of Twitch Talk. My name is Corey. I will be your host. Still not subbed, but nice job on the Steel Toe show this morning. Well, thanks. If you want to really tell me nice job, subscribe already. Jesus, dude. Come on. Just wanted to let everyone know Corey also sexually harassed me as well. Feel much relief. Well, I'm sorry. I have lots to atone for. Yeah, we got a really weird one for you today. A lot of news going around. It's crazy, man. Crazy world. I ended up taking Friday off. I had some allegations come up, and they're not even allegations. I mean, the whole thing is that I had somebody take some screenshots and post on me for being a creep. And it was interesting because my first instinct was to fight it and get all mad about it because, I thought it was unfair. And then the moment I, looked at it and everything, I decided that it was more reflective of what was going on than I thought it to be. So I decided time to make a change. So we'll do the therapy thing, see what happens, all that stuff. When does your rank prize end? Oh, in Discord. Yeah, the Discord prizes will end when the period of rating over Twitch ends. So I think it's the 7th or 8th. But what I'll do just to keep my mind in it is when that happens, we will have there. So what'll happen is for those of you who don't know, if you go into the Discord, we got a Discord. It's kind of where we hang out. It's kind of like the lifeline of the show. It's pretty great. Boom. There's a link that'll get you there. I think it's unlimited. Let's see. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Well, it says it's valid. So the thing is, in the Discord, the more you use it, the more you level up. Let's check the levels. Actually, it's a good call right now. So boom, we open that up. And you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to switch it over to desktop here. Huh? How about that? Pretty excited. All right. So this is where it stands right now. We have Mr. Approachable. Oh, that's why he was fucking asking. I get it now. Mr. Approachable is at number 1. We have Yeti Flyer at 2. And we have Mikey 2 Milks at 3. And the top 3 will get prizes at the end of the rating. You'll notice it's gold, silver, and bronze. Also, I forgot to mention this, and somebody called me out on it. If, for whatever reason, while I'm constructing and making the Discord different and doing all the changes for it, if at the end of the month I'm ever in that 1, 2, or 3 spot, I don't count. So if Twitch Talk or Corey Adam Comedy is ever in slots 1, 2, or 3, we will just go ahead and nix that, and we'll go with 4 or 5 just for posterity's sake, I guess. I don't know. It just seems weird to have me win my own prizes. I think that's stupid, so it just kind of is what it is. Man, a lot of pretty good stuff today. So it's a war. Yeah, it is a war. Get in there, play some fucking games, have some fun. Producer Mikey, you can't do that unless you're subscribed. Check it out. Look what happens if you're subscribed and you do that. Watch this shit. Boom, look at that. That's why you need to subscribe. Just did you? No, you didn't. You're such a liar. 1, it would alert me, and 2, you would have it next to your name. You're so full of crap. You did not. You're full of lies. Lies, lies, lies. That's all you're full of. Dirty, dirty lies. Why fight my biggest fan? Because you're not my biggest fan. And because you're lying like an asshole. Yeah, enjoy your commercials. That's right. Yeah, not only that, oh man, can I just kick him? Oh, holy shit. Let's see this. Oh my God, this would be so funny. God, is there? No, see, there's only a block function. God, it would be so funny to kick. Just serial kick him. Kick. Please don't Discord shame me. My low rating is nobody's business but everybody's. Wait, how bad is it? How bad's your rating, buddy? You okay? Let's see where Tuesday is on there. Here we go. We're going to go all the way down. You're not even on this thing. You should be all right. Cheeseburger Pie subscribed. Thank you so much. That's super rad. Let's get some sound effects in here, huh? Oh shit! Oh shit! All right. Yeah. I don't know. Just having some fun. Let's go over to the Discord. What up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey's in the room. What up, Jeffrey? Give him a second to unmute. Or not, I guess.
Oh. What up, Corey? How you doing, bro?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I finally got
super sunburned yesterday.
Oh, did you? Did you go out and play some disc?
Yeah, I went and played Blue Ribbon Pines with about 6 buddies. So we gummed up the works for league play. We got yelled at a lot.
Oh shit! Hold on, dude. You're now a part of a hype train. There's a hype train going on now.
Money.
Yeah, the hype train, man. It's gonna be hypertacular. I don't know.
Hypertranular.
Yeah.
Anyway, give Corey all your money.
Yeah. See,
Corey needs to pay his bills. Fuck you and your bills. Pay Corey's bills.
See, I like the honesty and the urgency.
Yeah, we got yelled at by a bunch of league guys because we had a group of 6 up there, and apparently you're not.
Oh God, yeah, don't do that. Where did you guys end up going?
We went to Blue Ribbon.
Okay.
Which was Ray Jordan's course. That place is it's developing and growing. So much. I think they opened it, I want to say, in like 2002.
I heard it sucks now.
I completely disagree. It keeps getting better, if you ask me.
My buddy kept saying it sucked. I mean, like, it's we're on the phone with Jeffrey Rogers. How'd you watch that MMA shit? Yeah.
I watched through my buddy Big Mo's fight, and he won. He got
your buddy. That's your buddy. Maurice Green's your buddy.
Yeah.
Let's you call him B.
I call him Big Mo.
Here comes the money.
But yeah, he just moved to Jackson Wink MMA in New Mexico, but he's trained at Start BJJ, which is our parent school or parent affiliate in St. Cloud under Brock Larson and Tony Martin.
Here we go.
But he just moved out, and I think Jackson Wink, that's where John Bones Jones trains, so he got to go with some pretty high-level guys. But Big Mo got knocked down pretty cleanly and then followed up and fought through a barrage of ground and pound and found his way into a head and arm choke.
Here's my thing on your boy, right? This is the very rare time it happens, but I actually walked away from that less enthusiastic about Maurice Green than when I walked in. I feel like he should have been able to fucking walk through Valentine like immediately. And he like let that dude stay around for a while. And like they kept like the commentators always like to play up the like knockout power. But I mean like that dude, like he had him absolutely rocked and couldn't finish him. And like prior to that, like and Maurice Green, to his credit, like I mean he was going down. I just like it's one of those things where I think that the level of competition that was there, I just thought Maurice Green would get through that guy a lot cleaner. And he barely escaped. I mean, he should have been knocked the fuck out. And that's the kind of shit that'll loosen your jaw going forward. I know he's your buddy, but I'm just saying. I mean, it was cool. Yeah. It was cool watching him. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the complete other thing. It's also cool to see a guy who's in trouble be able to salvage it. And that's what it does. You know, I mean, like that's the championship urge and all that shit, you know? Which is also good, but man, he should have so much easier walked through fucking that dude. That dude was a chump.
Yeah, that's the narrative I was saying, is that he almost lost that fight, but then scrambling and winning via head and arm choke from bottoms half guard is pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, I would agree. Oh, holy shit, we completed level 1. Fuck yeah. Look at that money coming in. Fuck yeah.
Woo!
Boom. That's right. You're a moneymaker now. You're a revenue leader.
You have to school me. I'm not sure what a hype train is or means. I know that you were doing one last Monday, and all I heard was
I don't think we were last Monday. We haven't actually had a hype train in a while.
Maybe it was Tuesday, because I was dragging you around Lakewood Hills and White Bear Lake after I
think that was like a couple weeks ago. I don't think we had one last week at all.
Huh.
Maybe. I mean, I could be wrong, I guess. God knows what the amount of marijuana I ingest. My memory's not to be trusted.
Yeah. Do you like to eat your smoke, or are you more old school burning joints kind of guy?
Say that again?
Do you like to eat your smoke? Like, I'm a big edibles fan. I don't really smoke pot anymore, but I eat it almost every day.
I don't know. I like it all. I had a level 5 one on Tuesday. I signed up then. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess we did. I guess you were right. I was wrong. Is that what you guys want? Is that what this is about? Fine, you win.
Yeah.
Day one, you had one. Yeah, no, I did have one day one, and we didn't. Day one, it was kind of funny. The first time I ever did this show, we had a hype train, and then the second day I did the show, we got raided, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening here?" It's very weird.
I don't know. Those two sound like very opposite things, but I don't know what being rated or a hype train really is. So that's what I was asking. What does it mean?
Well, so a hype train is when everybody donates and it goes like a bunch of donations, right? So like it's basically just there's a train that like, and then for their donations they get like different group prizes and shit like that.
Oh, okay. So I heard it going off last week, and it was literally just that sound for the first 9 holes, like every 30 seconds.
No diggity.
Money,
no diggity.
money.
One says a hype train is like a glory hole. Yeah, it is kind of like a glory hole.
He knows his way around a glory hole.
Yeah, allegedly, I guess.
I
don't not know my way around a glory hole.
I wasn't saying you. I was saying the other guy. He's got one set up.
JJ Alcohol Content says, I don't know what it is either. I just know I got caught up in it and it cost me $5 plus tax. Yeah, King Kong Dong says Riot Train. That's right. Riot Train, baby. Riot it up.
Right on. What was your weekend about? What did you get up to?
I went up north. I had a long weekend, but yeah, I mean, last night though, I mean, it's all been MMA. I just like, so you haven't even seen the Poirier Hooker fight yet?
No, I didn't yet. Last night I had my kids with me.
Oh man,
my wife
like that was epic. Like I don't know what it is, but it feels like the last 4 pay-per-views or the last 4 like there's like 2 bummer fight nights that made me unhappy, but beyond that, like everything since UFC's come back from COVID has just been fucking lightning.
I love the aspect of it being crowdless and
I swear to God, and I know that like it will never happen because of money, but like I actually enjoy the product much more without a crowd. Like if I was able to do that, like especially like my whole thing is like I just want, and I know we might not get to it, but I just want a Khabib fight with no crowd. I want to hear Khabib talk shit, and there's all these like funny moments. So I won't ruin the fight for you, but do you care if I tell you what happens in like the opening seconds of it?
No, you can go ahead and do whatever you want.
Well, so I'm not going to tell you. So in the Hooker Poirier fight, when they first start, right? Hooker, because do you know how Hooker does those like weird looping like knee kicks? Like he kind of comes up from like an angle, and then it's almost like a question mark knee. You know, like it's a weird kick. It's a weird style he has, right? But so the funny part, oh shit, we just got it again. Boom, we're going.
Cool.
Level 2 completed. We're on level 3 now. We're just fucking trucking. Here, have some air.
I'm not on the
hype train. Riot
I'm only
train.
in the Discord.
What?
I'm only in the Discord, so I can't hear the Twitch sound effects.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. That's gonna be the next on the docket. But anyways, so Hooker comes out, right? And he goes to kick Poirier, and it's just dead on to the cup, right? And everybody's like, ooh, you know, and it got kind of weird. And then they break and they come back, and it's like 2 punches later, another just straight kick to the junk, right? And Bisping, who's one of the commentators, he's like, oh, you can't be doing that. You got to fucking watch this. And you literally can hear Poirier go, listen to Bisping. Like, you know, it was like one of the greatest things ever, you know, like it's just because they can hear the commentators, you know what I mean? Like
that's like breaking the fourth wall in a comic book almost.
Yeah, it really was. And it was just like Poirier, and I mean, like they're both like, I mean, this is one of those fights where it's a great fight. You're going to love it. It's like one of the better fights I've seen all year, right? And I won't give away what happens or how it ends or who wins or anything, but I mean, this is one of those fights where at the end of it, you walk away and nobody really lost stock. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have a fight where like somebody loses badly and you're like, ee.
Going back to Big Mo, I'm just happy that he won because he had lost his last 2, and this was like a fighter. This is a win or go home type of situation for him. So that's why I was so
I mean, like, I don't know. So I know he's your buddy, and I'm not trying to like pile on or anything, But
he's
like,
got nothing on anybody in the top 10 in his weight division. And
right?
he
No,
knows
I was
it.
gonna
He's
say, like,
crazy.
I mean, as sad and mean as this sounds, is that like if this was your win or get out, that just means your next fight you're gonna get out. Because I'm telling you, Gian Vellante is absolute trash. I mean, and he like so. I'm just gonna bring up the numbers real quick just to tell you. So, Vellante knocked him down once, right?
Yep.
He landed 91 total strikes to Maurice Green's 64. He landed 72 significant strikes to Maurice Green's 63. But the real difference is that in both of those categories, Maurice Green was out throwing him. Like Maurice Green threw 139 strikes and landed 64, whereas Vellante threw 126 and landed 91. Like, so for just percentages, significant strike percentage for Green was 46. Percentage of strikes landed was 45. For Vellante, significance were 68 and total strikes were 72. And it just sucks because, like, Gian Vellante is a guy that's kind of like Maurice Green, where he's going to be out too. And that's going to, like, I mean, obviously you're rooting for your friend. Nobody's faulting you for that. But, like, it sucks because he shouldn't have won that fight. And now, like, somebody might get kicked out because of it, you know? And that sucks.
Well, I would say in the first 2 rounds combined, Maurice had outstruck and outlanded him significantly. In the 3rd round, I don't think Maurice threw a single punch. It was all him getting knocked down.
The numbers do not back you on that. Like he lost every round to striking.
Really?
Yeah.
I was looking at I thought that I saw the head, body, leg breakdown in round 2, and Maurice was leading all categories in round 2.
I mean, the stuff that I'm looking at right now, round by round, he did not win a round as far as that's concerned. I mean, check it out. Who cares? He got the submission in the 3rd. And again, I'm not trying to pile on. I'm not trying to be anything like that. It's just what it is. Also, we're at 96% of a level 3 hype train. Come on, get it in there, guys. We almost got this. Yeah, hype train. See, I'm doing good.
Come out your pockets, people. Yeah. Throw $5 at my boy Corey. He needs it. Rent's due 2 days.
Oh shit! Don't fuck yeah! Get there! God damn it!
Oh shit!
I'll have to re-up my sub too. I think it expired over the weekend, so I'll give you $5 today too.
Oh, good. That rent money, baby. That fucking rent money.
Yeah, and the electric bill, they want that paid every other month, I'm sure too.
Bills.
Well, I gotta head into a meeting here, but I'm gonna listen in the truck on the way along. So everybody have a great morning.
Yeah, here, hey, pop in the Twitch and donate right now. You can get in on this hype train. We just went to level 3. You can be in there for level 4.
Ooh,
come on,
all right.
contribute.
Well, I'll unmic and then I'll jump into
how come you're not playing any of the like casino games or anything in Discord? Your Discord rank is pretty low. You could be winning prizes.
Playing video games in a app makes my penis soft. I'm done. I don't want to do that.
Okay, that's I would see a physician.
Yeah. All right, player. Well, I'm gonna hop off and I'll throw my $5 at you, and then I'll get out of your hair.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Apology accepted.
Hell yeah! Here we go. Wait, choo hype trip. Boom. All right. Is it still going? Nice. Look at all these things. So we got the hype ship, hype brain, hype zap, hype eye. These are all going to be delivered to you. You want Corey's prizes? You got to earn them, baby. Oh, is the hype train over? It's over. Wait, did we complete it or how did it go? I don't know. We're close. I don't know what happened, but I know we were close. All right. I wish I could actually get into the Discord games. I'm sure I'll likely find. What kind of games do you like, Ellie? I mean, I literally can stylize it however people want. My whole thing is there's only a few games that they got out there, you know, so I gotta take a look at it, you know. F you, Shorzy. F you, Shorzy. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of really fun stuff in there. Hype train's over, guys. Thank you. We did it. Trying to find that one. Oh, well. All right. Let's talk about. Just need more time to play around in there. Yeah. No, that's fine. Do whatever. Ease no big deal. Ease no big deal. You know what we're gonna do though? This is gonna go away. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Thank you. Just up my sub. Happy Sub Monday. It's like better than Monday. It's Sub Monday. All right. Let's see here. We're going to go over there. Boom. Yep. Hibbing's there. Cool. All right, let's talk a little Sacha Baron Cohen, shall we? So I don't know if you saw in the news, but Sacha Baron Cohen's been very busy. Let's talk about not recognizing Corey when he wears a hat. Oh yeah, no, people don't. It's common. It's funny because I actually wear a hat most of my life, but I don't when I'm doing this or when I do stand up. I've always felt like it's weird. But that's, again, just me. So I want to, this is pretty fucking great. And I think people are going to fucking just have an amazing time with this story. We're going to, I got the video and stuff. I'm going to pop the link in the Discord feed. Let's go up here. We're at Show Talk. There's the link. The link is posted in the Show Talk page. Remember, if you want to go interact with the show or the show page or any of that, the Discord is right there. Hop in, have fun, pretty good. So this weekend was really funny for a lot of reasons, but let's do this. So Sacha Baron Cohen, in character, had people sing along to what seems like a racist song. It's pretty great. The link is right there. I've got the video links. Jesus Christ, as I yawn. Oh yeah, because I'm so tired. I'm still not used to these early days. Like today, I was on the steel toe at 7, so it's like these double days, man. I'm telling you. And like Thursday, it's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be hard. So here we go. Let's go here and here. So here we go. Whoops, hold on. So we're just gonna watch this first. I just think this is the greatest thing ever. I don't know if anything I've ever seen has made me laugh this hard at what this guy does. Here, we'll take a look.
Obama, what we gotta do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Let's hear it. Hillary Clinton, what we gotta do? Lock her up like we used to do.
Yeah, I think the volume's up here. All right, here we go. So this is... So a little bit more background for those of you that don't know. I believe, I don't know if it's still going to happen. I think this was a, I think that this was a stunt for his This Is America show, but I don't know for sure. It's just really funny. So yeah, let's watch. This is pretty, I mean, I love Sacha Baron Cohen. And if you've ever seen the This Is America, it's so funny. And even though it pokes the right a little bit, I don't care. It's just real good. Like, so let's watch. So funny. And if you know the words, sing along, you fucking assholes.
Obama, what we gotta do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Let's hear it. Hillary Clinton, what we gotta do? Lock her up like we used to do. Lock her up like we used to do. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna say it and you say it. Ready? Okay, this is the chorus. I'm gonna say 1, 2, and you're gonna say inject him with the Wuhan flu. You ready? Here we go. Obama, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Come on. Hillary Clinton, what we gonna do? Lock her up like we used to do. Like we used to do. Let's talk about Fauci. Fauci don't know his
fucking intense. So
What we gonna do the WHO?
chop, like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna chop him up like the Saudis do. Like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, I mean, like, and these people are singing along and they don't know at all what's happening. I mean, it's fucking insane. Like, and this is why people get so mad at Sacha Baron Cohen all the time. Because, like, it doesn't matter. It's just fucking, god damn it. It's so fucking great. Let's see if I can get this. No. Hold on. Where can I get tickets? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they sell them, but it's just fucking like, and so this is we still got a lot more of this, man. This is a full thing. I just want to get the little banner image stuff here. Wait, I bet it's image. Let's be honest. I'll bet it's this one. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. So, hold on. There we go. All right, here we go. Check it. Boom.
So we're gonna inject them with the Wuhan flu or chop them up like the Saudis do. Okay, let's hear. Who wants to inject them with the
So
Wuhan
fucked
flu?
up.
Who wants to chop them up like the Saudis do? Yeah! Chop them up like the Saudis.
Okay, that's fucked up. Do you hear that? Yeah, he's exposing the crowd of sheep. Everyone in America's a sheep, people. That's what we are. There's two polar sides to all of this. Our entire country. And you have one side on the left that's weaponizing sensitivity. And then you have one side on the right that's fear-mongering and growing apathy. So you have a bunch of people that are programmed to overreact and get emotional. And then another group of people that's programmed to laugh at those people. This is our country. But this is fucking crazy. And I'm not even saying that, like, you have to align or you have to not align or whatever. Even if you feel like this shit is funny or okay, like showing up and watching a guy like, hey, sing along, chop him up like the Saudis do. That's real fucking bad. And that's the kind of little shit that doesn't seem bad, but it is. It's fucking crazy. Here we go. You know what? We're going to start it all over from the beginning. Take it from the top, boys.
The jails. Obama, what we gotta do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Let's hear it. Hillary Clinton, what we gotta do? Lock her up like we used to do. Lock her up like we used to do. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna say it and you say it. Ready? Okay, this is the chorus. I'm gonna say 1, 2, and you're gonna say inject him with the Wuhan flu. You ready? Here we go. Obama, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Come on. Hillary Clinton, what we gonna do? Lock her up like we used to do. Like we used to do. Let's talk about Fauci. Fauci don't know his head from his ass. He must be smoking grass. We got knocked down by a flu. I ain't lying, it ain't no jokes. Corona is a liberal hoax. Corona is a liberal hoax. What we gonna do then? Dr. Fauci, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Come on. WHO, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Chop them up like the Saudis do. What we gonna do to WHO? We're gonna inject them with the Wuhan flu? Or chop them up like the Saudis do? Okay, let's hear. Who wants to inject them with the Wuhan flu? Who wants to chop them up like the Saudis do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Okay, you ready? WHO, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gonna do? Now, ladies, let's hear the ladies. Hold on. Ready, here we go.
Listen to how
WHO, what we
quickly
gonna
these
do?
motherfuckers jump in, too. Like, they're so excited to jump
Come
in.
on, ladies, what happened to the whole Me Too era? Let's hear you shout. WHO, what you gonna do? do. Chop them up like the Saudis do. Chop them up like the Saudis do. Let's hear for the guys now, okay? So let's see if you're louder than the girls. Here we go. WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gotta do?
Yeah, get on board.
I can't hear you. The girls are louder than you. Okay.
Listen to how not excited they are, but still on board. They're like, look them up like the Saudis do. Go get them, Beavis. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I mean it's real crazy, and this is the thing about stuff like this that people don't want to acknowledge is that these people are out of here, man. Yeah, well, and that's, I mean, what's the over under for when Sacha Baron gets murdered, right? Because like eventually this shit's gonna come back, and somebody's gonna be like, nah, I don't call 911, I shoot people. Bam, you're dead. That's just what's gonna happen. Oh, did it? Well, here, let's jump back into it then.
I can't hear you. The girls.
Look, I'm not a fan of the lyrics, but it is objectively a catchy tune.
Louder than you. Okay. I'm gonna ask you again. WHO, what we gotta do? Can you WHO, what we gotta do?
Oh, I do hear it. You're right. It does sound like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What we gonna do to Fauci? Jump him up. Here we go. You ready for another one? USA is the best. We don't need no COVID test. You're not gonna take away my rights. I don't care about your race. Take that mask off for your commie face. Take the mask off your commie face. Liberals, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Liberals, what we gonna do? Can't hear you. Liberals, what we gotta do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, actually, shall we lock them up? Shall we lock them up like we used to do? Let's see. Do you want to lock them up like we used to do? Or do you want to inject them with the Wuhan flu? Wuhan flu or lock him up? Okay, mask wearers. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? With the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? Okay, let's see what you think about the fake news media. Over there. CNN, they spread fake news. They controlled by the you-know-who's. George Soros and his Nazi friends. Anderson Cooper is a liar.
sound like a lion if
Straight
you
the
look like
panties, they are on fire. Panties, they Nazi friends. Anderson Cooper is a liar. Straight the panties, they are on fire. Panties, they are on fire. Okay, CNN. CNN, what we gonna do? CNN, what we gonna do? Okay, journalists, should we chop them up like the Saudis do or inject them with the Wuhan flu? Let's try and chop them up like the Saudis do. Okay, here we go. Ready, here we go. Journalists, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Journalists, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Journalists, what we gonna do?
Chop 'em up like the Saudis do.
Chop them up like the Saudis do. The ones who make this disease are the snake-eating Chinese. This is why Asians have small feet. Made it in a sushi factory. And put it on chips to you and me. Put it on chips to you and me.
So fucking funny.
II. You come up like in World War II. So I'm gonna say, Chinese people, what we're gonna do? You can say, you come up like in World War II. Chinese people, what we're gonna do? You come up like in World War II. Chinese people, what we're gonna do? You come up like in World War II. You come up like in World War II. Let's hit the ladies there. Chinese people, what you gotta do? You come up like we used to do. You come up like we used to do. Chinese people, what we gonna do? You come up like we used to do. You come up like. Now, are you fans of Bill Gates?
So here's the thing that's weird about that, and I like maybe this speaks to me as a person and my just sensibilities, but like that one seems way worse. And like he was talking derogatorily about like Saudis and like the Wuhan flu. That doesn't bother me because, as I have made very public, I do believe this virus came from Wuhan. I don't think it was a bioweapon. I think it was a lab accident and then a cover-up, and they were just studying stuff. It's fine. But the Saudi thing is pretty crazy. But this thing, like the fucking Chinese, like it's crazy. And the thing that Sacha Baron Cohen does so well is he gets these motherfuckers to play right into his fucking hand. It's just fucking crazy. It's unbelievable. And like the idea that these people still don't know that they're being like punked and they're singing along still, that's fucked up.
I hate Bill Gates, let's turn him off. His penis, he's Microsoft. He wants to inject us with microchips. Scientists don't say what's true. They don't love the red, white, and blue. They don't love the red, white, and blue. Bill Gates, what you gotta do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Feed them to the bears like the Chechens do. Feed them to the bears like the Chechens do.
Okay, let's go.
It's just fucking crazy, right? Like, I mean, like, for whatever reason, for whatever it is, it's kind of nuts. But, like, the main thing is, like, so I think this is the one. Let me just double check. So here's a close-up. This is just somebody walking by that got a close-up of the fucking thing. Okay, let's do every country. Canada, what we gonna do? Say about it like it means it's true. Justin Trudeau, what we going to... See, the problem is, it's only due. So, like, he's already used the best ones, right? Hold on. I don't know. Peru. Peru could fit in there. Drop him off in Peru. The song... So, this is what's funny, is that video was 10 minutes, right? But, like, whoever did it started and stopped. That sings. Pretty great. Corey Adam, what you gonna do? Make a talk show and shoot some poo. I mean, that's all right. It's not your best work, no diggity, but you know what? It's fine. UK, what you gonna do? Your teeth are so fucked, looks like they're made of glue. It's weird how you can make fun of British people for their teeth, but a lot of other stuff is racist. I just realized that. Like, that's super weird, right? Because, like, making fun of British people's teeth is, like, the go-to. British imperialists, what you gonna do? Throw their tea in the water that's so blue. Yeah. That's right. That's a Boston Tea Party song. No big deal. IRA, what you gonna do? Call it dairy, not Londonderry like you used to do. Yeah. Yeah, bring it on Thursday. Aaron's good at this shit. Well, I mean, he'll probably hit it before Thursday. I don't know. South America, what we gonna do? Feed them hot sauce till they shit their brains out, and Taco Bells too. Oof. All right. Millisecond put Germany, what you gonna do? Gas them all like they did the Jews. Yeah, I mean they did. That's pretty heinous, but you know what? Like, yeah, whatever. Not long enough to fit the parameter, though. I guess would be my main problem with that. Let's hold on. We're gonna look up some crisis. Well, here we'll watch this one first. So this is actually somebody backstage, just like observing it, so you can see it from like a closer up angle, I guess.
Mars wearers, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mars wearers, actually, shall we lock them up? Shall we lock them up like we used to do? That's it. You wanna lock them up like we used to do? Or you wanna inject them with the Wuhan flu? Wuhan flu! Wuhan flu, yeah. Or lock them up? Okay, mask wearers. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? With the Wuhan flu. Inject them.
Check it out, too. This is kind of weird, right? It's a march for the rights. Stop tyranny. Defend freedom. Defend freedom. But, you know, if you're Chinese, Hillary Clinton, Dr. Fauci, or Saudi Arabians, or Chinese people, or mosque wearers, you get the Wuhan flu, or you get chopped up. Pretty crazy. Wooden teeth? Yeah. No, it really doesn't. Well, this is, Jewel, this is up by you. This is in Olympia. So, like, yeah, I mean, it's probably not many, but it's just crazy. It boggles my mind that they're just like, yeah.
With the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, what you gotta do?
Inject them with the Wuhan flu.
Okay, let's see what you think about the fake news media. Over there. CNN, they spread fake news. They controlled by the you-know-who's. George Soros and his Nazi friends.
That's right, buddy.
Anderson Cooper, yeah.
Did you guys hear that? That might be my favorite one. There was a guy cheering along that just said, "That's right, buddy." Like, how embarrassing. This dude's on a video that's going viral, and his sound clip is going to be, "That's right, get him. That fake news, we hate that shit. Get it? Yeah, that's right, buddy." Corey, listener, what you gonna do? Kill yourself with a 22. Yeah, not supposed to say that. The shaky camera work makes you look like you're floating, minus the ghost noises. Yeah, but like, listen to this. We're gonna rewind this again. Listen to this guy just go, "Yeah, buddy." Like, this dude is so excited to finally, like, I think that's the thing that boggles my mind in all this, honestly, is like the people who resonate with this, right? Like that dude that's like, "Yeah, buddy." Like, he's finally, I come to like 18 of these demonstrations. This guy in the overalls, this guy that looks like he ate Charlie Daniels is speaking my language. Yeah, buddy. Fuck CNN. Like, you just, it's just so hard. Like, this is the reason why people hate Donald Trump. And nobody talks about this. This is literally why everybody hates Donald Trump, is because Donald Trump is a reflection of us as Americans. This is what we look like to the outside world, and they're not wrong. Because given some overalls, some weird-ass Charlie Daniels bands, and a state fair, you can get lemmings to sing along with almost anything. I mean, this first season, if you've not watched it, his show, This Is America, is fucking hilarious. Like, he gets one dude to say the N-word, he gets all kinds of, like, weird, and all he does is just act like he's cool. And then they come in and they start saying all this fucking bullshit because they weren't cool. It's kind of hilarious. Evergreen College alum will be going after him soon. What, like Sacha Baron Cohen? No, they won't, because he's going to put this in his documentary, and he wants that. That's what he's doing right now. I guarantee you, this is intended to be a spot on the new one. That guy will never see through his sister, mom's, doesn't get the internet, their trailer. Yeah, no, but like, that's so funny. Like, just listen. So we'll get up to it. Listen for that guy to be like, "Yeah, buddy."
That's right, buddy.
Oh my fucking God. That's right, buddy. I'm going to isolate that. That needs to be a fucking sound clip right there.
Anderson, who's George Soros and his Nazi friends.
That's right, buddy.
Anderson Cooper is a liar. Straight the panties.
It's just so fucking, like, who the fuck? Like, finally, guys resonated with me. That's right, buddy. Get him. Woo.
They are on fire. Mantis, they are on fire. Okay, CNN. CNN. What?
This dude is singing along the whole fucking time. He is into it, man. Into it. Oh my god. This is on par with Johnny Rebel. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, buddy. Good. Go. You tell him. Get him. Yeah. Woo, doggy. Yeah. Get her done, right? Yeah. Oh. Say get them libtards in his voice. LOL. That's right, buddy. Libtards. We actually call them turds because, like, you know, they don't like to be called tards. So when you're around them, you got to say libturds. Because if you say libtards, then you're going to have that retard conversation because you ain't allowed to say that. Whoo! 10-1, his name is Cletus. Yeah. Or like Cyrus or something, right? Like, there's no way that guy isn't just like Montgomery or fucking like Cletus. You know, that's definitely somebody with like a long fucking weird. It's just like, yeah. How do you spell Cletus? J-I-M. Cletus. What'd you say, Jim? Oh, yeah. Cletus is also pronounced Jim. Whew, hold on. I gotta listen to this boy about this Wuhan flu. Get him, buddy.
Gonna do. CNN.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was in high school and junior high. Those people that weren't athletic, but they would just try so hard at basketball. They would try so hard at football. They would basically like gym jocks, I think we called them. Like they wouldn't go out for any sports, but they would try so hard at the sports and gym. That's what this guy's doing. This guy always wanted to be on stage, and now this fucking racism is resonating with him so hard. He's like, fuck yeah, get him, Bubby. Woo! Oh, fuck.
What we gonna do?
Inject them with the Wuhan
Okay, gentlemen, shall we jump them up like the Saudis do or inject them with the Wuhan flu? Let's try and jump them up like the Saudis do. Right there, here we go.
Check out that stunning crowd, you guys. Just check out this.
The Saudis do.
So, all right. First, we had already... Here, I'm going to even remove me from here. We had already had speculation about the size of this crowd. So, like, if this were... shout out to CrackBabies89 for the sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 4 months and going strong, baby. So, yeah. So here's the deal with this that's so funny. Is out here, you have this fucking, like, park full of nobody, which we already knew. But then whoever's taping it actually does the panoramic so you can see it. So here we go.
Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Let's try and jump them up like the Saudis do.
Wait, is that one guy thumbs downing? Okay, you know what? I have a lot of respect for that dude. Or is that the Woo guy? Was he thumbs downing here? I can't tell. Let's
jump them up.
see. In most people, like, I feel like they don't have a reaction. Let's go real slow here and see if we can dissect the reactions and see how he's hitting with this crowd. Right here we go. So,
Gentlemen, shall we jump them up like the Saudis do or inject them with...
all right. So you have people filming the crowd for some reason. Like, okay, can we? Let's do this. All right. So you see this guy right here, right? And like down here, there's a bunch of cameras that are pointed at the crowd. And I feel like we can all agree that that's not where you should. Yeah, bigger crowd than a Biden rally. Maybe. All right, so these guys are all taking part. I want to see if we can find the actual, like, cheer guy. That guy is pleased as fucking punch. Look at this fucking American right here. He's got the flag up. He's smiling. No face mask because fucking America. Ugh. Looks like we got a little bit of, like, some kind of protest over here. It's interesting, too. Not a lot of face masks. Like a couple, but not a lot.
Let's try and jump.
A lot of empty space over there. I mean, like, so... Let's go back. Hold on. So... There is a decent amount of people right in this cluster. So, like, by the stage, there looks to be a decent amount. This is a far right rally in Olympia. It's like rights. I think it was just like for. You know what? I'm not sure. Let's do this actually. Here, we'll do this. Where's? Boom. Boom, boom. Give me 1 sec. I will actually look up exactly what the thing was. Mm-hmm. Washington 3% is the name of it. So they are, let's find out here. You know what? We will actually put this on desktop as we Google it. Go to a Facebook page. They have no other. Wait, there we go. There's their real site. Okay. Washington 3%. Good night. Yeah, sleep well. Yeah, you're already going to bed, loser. Sleep well, loser. All right. So, ragtag revolutionaries. That's true. 3%, right? Jules says, Washington wasn't required to wear masks until last Friday. Most people weren't wearing them in rural areas. Okay, well, that's good to know. So it's like hard right J on Letterkenny. Yeah, it kind of seems like, right? Let's see here. I want to see where they don't have an about right away. That's kind of crazy, right? Oh, here we go. Who we are. So this is the Washington 3%. Who we are. We are God-fearing patriots that support our Constitution. You know what we're going to do, too, is actually we're going to copy this. Hold on. Watch this shit. I'm going to do this. We're going to show the TwitchTok page. Link is up here. We're going to also put... Hold on. Sorry. Gotta find these links. This shit all... You know what? Yeah. Let's play the Wuhan flu.
Obama, what we gotta do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Let's hear it. Hillary Clinton, what we gotta do? Lock her up like we used to do. Lock her up like we used to do. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna say it and you say it. Ready? Okay, this is the chorus. I'm gonna say 1, 2, and you're gonna say inject him with the Wuhan flu. You ready? Here we go. Obama, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan.
Yeah, I think it's bad. So, all right. So I think it's bad. It's funny you say it like that, King Kong Dong, because I think King Kong Dong wrote, is it bad that we could see this in northern Minnesota? No, I think it's bad that when I first saw this, my first thought was, is that northern Minnesota? Like, is this St. Cloud? Like, what's happening here? So that's interesting. Okay, here we go. So the home of the 3%ers. Let's pop this back. Do it like that. Boom. Okay, here we go. So who we are. We're God-fearing patriots that support the Constitution. Okay, good. That's always God-fearing patriots. So that's... Can we talk about terminology? Sometimes, you know what we're going to do? We'll put this up on the live stream. Because that way I can still... Let's fucking... I got to clean this shit out. So I'm actually in the process of moving the graphics over to Stream Elements. Probably just going to be a little bit easier. Boom. There we go. So today might be the last day we have all this. All right. So this whole group in this video needs to die in an AIDS fire. Yeah, could be. I mean, it's real weird and real funny to me, this whole ordeal. So here we go. So who are we? We are God-fearing patriots that support the Constitution. So let's talk about that. And I know it's hard for people to read on here, but I wanted everything else to think. I hate when people say God-fearing patriots. Like, that's a weird terminology. So I'm not the biggest God guy. I would be either agnostic or atheistic. I don't know, somewhere in between there. But the reality is, God's not a patriot. God created the entire cosmos. Like, that's like, he created the entire universe. Everything you know is created by this one dude. And he's like, yeah, but you know what I really like? Fucking Little Falls. Like, that's the equivalent. Like, because America, Like God has the entire cosmos at his disposal, but he just chooses here? That doesn't make any sense. Bothers me. All right. Just need to get that off my chest. Here we go. Back into it. Boom. We're God-fearing patriots that support the Constitution and promise to defend our country, our community, and our family from all enemies, foreign and domestic. So they're already saying, notice how like the foreign and the domestic, I mean, they're already doing that constitutional speak. CrackBabies89 says God-fearing just means fear of eternal punishment. Yeah, it could be. I mean, that could definitely be part of it, for sure. I don't think anybody thinks anything else of that, for sure. We follow the tenets set forth by the founder of the 3% movement. So there's a movement? Hold on. I want to see what this movement is. Okay. The third percenters, also styled 3%. Okay, so this is they're a far-right militia movement? Wait, what? Huh. Okay. You know what we're going to do with that? Man, the group advocates gun ownership rights and resistance to U.S. federal government's involvement in local affairs. So they're libertarians? I don't get it. There's already a group for that. The group derives from the disputed claim that only 3% of America's colonists took up arms against the Kingdom of Great Britain during American Revolution. Okay. So they're the 3% that'll fight back. The Southern Poverty Law Center categorizes 3%ers as an anti-government group. Some Canadian experts consider the group the most dangerous extreme group in Canada. Huh. Who knew? Okay. Let's go back here. Bloop. And let's see if there are videos. All right, here we go. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna learn some shit. All right, let's see here. Mr. Approachable said, they said God-fearing patriots. God created everything and said share it with everybody. But first, fuck, that's ours. Yeah, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. God's like, here's the entire universe. I deem it all for you, humans. This is your kingdom. Also, fuck anything that's not USA. Like, that's not how it works. Call me after. Yeah, I will. Trump's probably shaking his head at them. Biden and Trump won't claim them. 3%ers and preppers spoke the same vein. 3%ers chance to get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, right? 3% chance to get knocked the fuck out. Is this real or just part of the Sasha bit? No, this is all real. So this group is who the gathering was. The gathering was this 3%ers, which apparently is a national one, but this is their group in Washington. So Corey, don't get dragged over with their clever words. I'm not dragged over. Yeah, oh man, this sounds great. I should just start turning into a third percenter, right? Like, oh, I'm a third percenter. It's not even third, it's 3. I'm a 3%er. So crazy. It reeks of Cohen. It's not, well, yeah, like he trolled them, but this is a group that's existed for years. I mean, like, the Wikipedia page alone was put in. Let's see where the oldest. So yeah, I mean, it was updated. Like, the oldest update on record in here was 2011. So it looks like this has been in there or existed since 2011. So this isn't a troll. Like, this isn't a Sacha Baron Cohen thing. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe he wrote up the fake thing, but it was an actual fucking thing. This is crazy. I love this shit. This is what we're here to explore. So now, pop that into the Discord as well. Remember to go over to the Discord to see our show page, interact with the games, and the more you do, the more prizes you can win. At the end of the period, we will go 1, 2, 3, and they will get prizes for thee. See, I rhymed. Pretty funny. Let's get back to this. This is fucking fascinating, right? Let's see What I want to do is... All right, hold on. We're going to find something fun. I hate when this happens because, like, the problem is there's no way I'm not getting on a list right now, right? When I Google this shit. All right, let's do it like this. I don't know if they want to make a new government. Maybe. Yeah, don't forget to go over to Venmo, Corey Adam Comedy, or CoreyAdamComedy@gmail via PayPal to help this channel, Discord, and all the other content. Really helps. All right, so here's, man, and like everywhere that you see them referenced, it's them talking about. So here's a 3%er rally in Idaho, Boise, which is anti-immigrants, I guess.
But want different policies and a process put in place. They want better security measures and a data. 3% of Idaho protesters meeting in Twin Falls this afternoon to march against the refugee program. Marchers disagree with the program's current procedures and policies. They said they are not against helping people or the refugees, but want different policies and a process put in place. They want better security measures and a database set up to see the refugees' background.
Just want to make a presence, letting the public know, and CSI particularly, that we're not okay with the funding that they're giving. We're not okay with the job losses that are happening here. We know there's businesses here that have laid off workers to hire refugees. We know that. So the Chamber of Commerce is saying something completely opposite. So there's not transparency in this program.
The 3% of Idaho group attended a forum last month regarding the CSI refugee program. Halfway through, 3% members left because they say the forum was very one-sided.
Okay, one last important housekeeping item, weapons. I don't see any long weapons here. If you are able to conceal carry, please do so. We all have mixed feelings about that, but let's not make that the focus of our rally, okay? Leave weapons holstered at all times. Did you guys hear about the accidental discharge yesterday at the gun show? Let's not have that happen here, okay? 90% of us are probably carrying. Let's keep it that way, in where it belongs, okay? Deal? Yeah. All right, who are we? Really? Who are we? Come on.
Really?
Who are we? Let's do it! So currently right now, the refugee program is bringing in thousands of immigrants into this country under a federal initiative. Now that poses several risks. Program poses several risks. I understand the sentiment about being a humanitarian effort. However, the Department of Homeland Security and the Federal Bureau of Investigation have stated numerous times that the refugees coming in from Syria and other failed states cannot be properly vetted. That means that their identities cannot be verified. Now, refugees coming from Islamic hotbeds of terrorism, don't you think that that poses a threat to Idaho communities?
Probably not.
Now, this would not be a problem if we have not already seen refugees as part of the program being indicted for recruiting and attempting to attack the
Wait. I'm confused. It's a problem, but it wouldn't be a problem if we do some of these things we're already doing. So it's not a problem? Yeah. I mean, this is what happens when you take out 97% of people, right? Like, at least they're being honest. This is 3% of America. Ugh. Look at this dude at the bottom. Like, right, I'm covering over him right there. You see this guy right here? Like, look at his, like, so he's got these weird ass shades, but check that out. He's got like an earpiece. Like, this dude is acting like, these people are acting like they're Secret Service. Like, this is just a, like, fucking goes to Washington cosplay rally. It's garbage.
Police officers and Idaho citizens. There are already people here who are in need. Raise your hand if you're a veteran, including those on the other side. 22 veterans a day are committing suicide because they do not have access to the care, because the Veterans Administration has been dragging their feet. Why are those federal dollars not going into those programs? Why are federal dollars not being spent on Idaho citizens who are already in need, including the homeless, a lot of which are veterans? We also have students here who are struggling from crippling student debt. Those federal dollars could be going to helping those students. We need to strengthen our communities before we invite individuals who cannot be properly identified.
Yes, we do!
Now, there are many terrorist organizations out there who have stated numerous times that they will manipulate the refugee crisis to spread radical Islam. We are seeing this in Europe. We have seen it for the past several months, where refugees are rioting in the streets, where they're waving Islamic flags, they're praying to Allah, they're demanding Sharia law, which includes the second-class treatment of women.
Not in Idaho!
Now, if those of you on the other side want to ignore facts, then you will suffer the consequences of inviting terrorism into our communities. And that's not something that the 3% of Idaho, and that's not something that the citizens of Idaho want.
No! Not in Idaho!
So I encourage those on the other side to look at the facts, to listen to the Department of Homeland Security and the Federal Bureau of Investigation when they say that the refugees do pose a security threat to our communities. Not only that, but a lot of these refugees that come in rely primarily on social services, which are already overburdened. So not only do we have a security risk, but we've also got financial risk as well. If that's not enough to stop these programs from coming into our communities, then we can't help you. This isn't some made-up crap we're spewing out here like they're leading you to believe across the web.
No, actually, it is just some made-up crap that you're spewing. Fuck Idaho. Yeah, whoever said fuck Idaho, they got the right idea.
Hey, are we racist?
No!
Look among our crowd, how many diverse people are in here? All colors, race, and creeds, and religions are here. This is not racist. That's what they want you to believe over there, but that's not what we do. We stand for our rights.
Yeah!
And it ain't gonna happen on 3.
We have the right to be racist. Yeah! And, like, here's the other thing. All races and creeds? Really? Where? I just see a bunch of dumb white hicks. He's a hick. Hick. White hick. White hick. White hick. White hick. White hick. White hick. Yep. So much diversity. Whatever.
3% of Idaho's watch.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? All right, now that I've spewed all this bullshit, let's have a Pledge of Allegiance, but let's do it to the fucking Boise Freedom Bell? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're not Philadelphia. That shit was like woods. Like, what is this bell? Why are they, what the fuck is happening? Jesus. I still don't see. Okay, hold on. All right, check it out. Right? You ready? White hick, 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 white, 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 like all races and creeds. Where? I don't even see one other race there, let alone creeds. Also, 76. Oh, because they're group. Like, who cares? It's fucking crazy. It's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, there's a lot of bald people in there, but like, seriously, look at it. Where's the like? There's no diversity. What are you talking about? That's fucking crazy. It's fucking nuts. White hick, 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 white hick. Oh my God. How sad is that? Look at this. Like, okay, can we talk about something? That's Capitol Hill right there, right? This is Capitol Hill. All the way over here is a section. On this other side over here represents like more than half. Like they are clustered so tiny. Like I'm going to see if I can find this here. We're going to do this cuz I want to. So it's my show. I'm going to do this. Yeah, right. Make them stop singing. No, I will never do. No, we deserve this. Boise. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Oh my God. Okay, so oh my God, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Hold on. This is you're gonna absolutely love this, guys. Hold on. Let me just there it is. Okay, cool. So let me first we have to save it. I got this. I got this. I got this. Boom. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go over to here. So all right, here we go. I want to show you this because it's fucking hilarious. Here we go. This is the Boise Capitol, right? Like you see that? See the bell in the middle right here? You see the bell in the middle right here? You see the stairs on both sides? This is the normal spectrum of the Capitol Hill, right? So now this is that protest specifically. Notice these little vectors. Like that's the bell. And that's the other side. So from there on, from basically this side on, they didn't even fill the steps. And the side they're on filling them, they're just kind of blocking one side. So like it's just fucking crazy. Yeah, it's fucking great. Like, oh, there's just people in the back just screaming. Like the Pledge of Allegiance is going on. People, ah! That's not like, do you notice these sporadic spots missing? Again, let me remind you. That's the Capitol Hill. It sprawls out. This over here, that's not even that much. Yeah, half of them forgot the verses too. That's real awkward, right? We're patriots. We're God-fearing patriots. We're God-fearing patriots that don't know the thing about the pledge when you can you say when you're seeing? Shit. Where's that guy talking about cutting them up? Yeah, buddy. I like that guy. Let's do it.
barbecue is at, and we'll see you guys there.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Karen Lair. Two activist groups squared off in downtown Boise today over the federal refugee program. It's a
All right, so, well, here, we'll just keep watching.
topic that's generated quite a bit of debate in the Magic Valley as a group fights to shut down the refugee center at the College of Southern Idaho. On your side's Jake Melder has the details in tonight's big story.
More than 100 citizen activists gathered today in Boise to protest the federal refugee program. The group, 3% of Idaho, stands for Conservative Protections of the Constitution and Community Safety. Their protest, centered on the College of Southern Idaho's refugee program, comes off statements from federal agency leaders. FBI Director James Comey said they were ready to screen additional refugees from Syria, but gaps exist in the system.
So, do you notice, this is kind of funny too, do you notice how they keep cutting the pan shots? But look at the people's clothes. Like, they're using the same people in multiple shots to make it look like there's more of them. This is the thing the news likes to do, and you can always be like, whenever you see a bunch of jump cuts, pay attention to what people are wearing, because they'll jump cut at different perspectives to make it look like there's more people there. It's kind of like how they shot that camera angle at that one angle to make it look like they were filling up some of the Capitol, but in reality, when we look at it in perspective, they weren't even filling up a third of it, or 3% of the Capitol.
If our own Defense Department is saying that that these refugees cannot be.
Look at that dude. What the fuck? That dude looks like Gizmo fucked an Ewok. Look at his weird-ass giraffe neck and no chin. Jesus. He looks like somebody forgot to pay for all of a He-Man action figure. It's an old reference, but I still stick by it. Eee, poor bastard.
Be vetted, then we owe it to ourselves to look at that and put a stop to these federal programs.
The organization was met with a counter-protest from Boiseans with a simple message.
We're going to stand with this sign in silent witness to give our point of view, which is all refugees are welcome.
The 3% movement has been attacked as a paramilitary group supporting white supremacy, claims the group soundly rejects.
It's not about hate. It's not about racism. Don't buy into that crap.
The message on the State House steps today was to prioritize domestic policy and support over the refugee program.
We are of the mind that Idaho citizens should come first. We believe in strong communities before we help other communities, because we're actually doing a disservice to anyone that we bring in to our community or to our country if we're not set right.
3% is also raising support for a bill presented in the House, H.R. 3314. It would, quote, suspend the admission into the United States of refugees in order to examine the costs of providing benefit.
Hey, these yahoos are also trying to legislate. Notice how they put 3 threes in there. Yeah, 3%, baby. Get them. Get them.
To such individuals. Leadership supports the idea of bringing in refugees, but wants to make a foolproof system to protect us from foreign terror.
The refugees and immigrants add a whole slew of diversity to our communities in terms of restaurants, in terms of business, in terms of open-minded conversations, and that's something that we welcome. We just need them to be vetted, we need them to be filtered properly, and we need to develop a system where that can happen. And currently, College of Southern Idaho's refugee program just does not offer that.
Jake Melder, 6 on your side.
During the protest,
6 on your side, baby. 6 on your side. Boom. Back. So yeah, that's the 3%. We got way off track here. Jesus. All right. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing this reaction video stuff. Check that out.
Hillary Clinton, what we gonna do? Knock her up like we used to do. Like we used to do. Let's talk about Fauci. Don't know his head from his ass. He must be smoking grass. We got knocked down by
It is catchy. Like, I can't. I feel like they should have sung along, but okay. So the other one is the other story. Hold on, that was the wrong one. I had to figure this out. Sorry, one sec. Boom, there we go. So this is kind of funny because the other storyline about this that just absolutely cracks me up is the organizer. Let me find this for you. me see if we can. Trying to find it. Yeah, we need to dig deeper. Mr. Approach, well, Corey, you go on a half-hour sidetrack, and then the light switches back to where we were. No, this was logical. This was a deep hole. I didn't know what the 3% were, and then we watched them. That's what that hole was. I mean, this is all kind of a hole, like, let's be honest. But let me see. I'm trying to find the specific part where... Okay, so yeah, so here it is. So this is the best part about this. So you guys saw the video, right? We saw the fucking... song, you know, like fucking shoot 'em up with the Wuhan flu, all that, right? So now this is the follow-up to this, which just cracks me up to no end, right? So Sacha Baron Cohen infiltrated the Washington's Third Percent, right? The local right-wing military event in Olympia. This is the best. A last-minute, big-time donor paid to sponsor the event and hire security, right? So like a big-time sponsor came in and hired security for the event. The security kept the organizer from getting on stage to stop Cohen. So the guy that put everything together realized that this was going to be a really bad look, and then he tried to go fucking go after or just, you know, talk to somebody about it. And the reaction, it's so fucking funny because, again, like, this dude hired... Outback lady just entered. Don't know what's going on. Oh, you don't know what's going on? Oh, okay. Here, we'll fill you in. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Totally. No, I often get accused of sidetracking, but I'm not. I want everybody on the same page. So, this is for people that don't know. Outback Lucky, this is for you. Yeah, this is what's going on currently. This is Sacha Baron Cohen at a 3%er thing.
Obama, what we gotta do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Let's hear it. Hillary Clinton, what we gotta do? Lock her up like we used to do. Lock her up like we used to do. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna say it and you say it. Ready? Okay, this is the chorus. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 2, and you're gonna say inject him with the Wuhan flu. You ready? Here we go. Obama, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Come on. Hillary Clinton, what we gonna do? Lock her up like we used to do. Like we used to do. Let's talk about Fauci. Fauci don't know his head from his ass. He must be smoking grass. We got knocked down by a flu. I ain't lying, it ain't no jokes. Corona is a liberal hoax. Corona is a liberal hoax. What we gonna do then? Dr. Fauci, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Come on. WHO, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Chop them up like the Saudis do. What we gonna do to WHO? We're gonna inject them with the Wuhan flu? Or chop them up like the Saudis do? Okay, let's hear. Who wants to inject them with the Wuhan flu? Who wants to chop them up like the Saudis do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Okay, you ready? WHO, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gonna do? Now, ladies, let's hear the ladies. Hold on. Right here we go. WHO, what we gonna do? Come on, ladies, what happened to the whole Me Too era? Let's hear you shout.
God, the way he just like gets them into it.
What you gotta do?
We're just gonna like let this play.
Can't hear you, girls. Saudis.
This is like the nightmare, though, right? Because this is what America is, man. This is what the show is. That's what up knowledge. Don't forget to head over to our Discord and see the show page, take part in the games, and enter the contest. Here we go.
WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. WHO, what we gotta do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. I can't hear you. The game's louder than you. Okay, I'm gonna ask you again. WHO, what we gotta do?
So fucked up, and these lemmings just keep going. We're gonna keep playing this until we get to the reaction. So,
what we gotta do to Fauci?
So we're gonna just keep playing this till we get to the reaction. The reaction's at the end. Remember, the promoter put this together, and then they stopped him from stopping. One of the funniest things ever.
Here we go.
Chop him up. Crazy.
USA is the best. We don't need no COVID test. You're not gonna take away my rights. I don't care about your race. Take that mask off for your commie face. Take the mask off your commie face. Liberals, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Liberals, what we gonna do? Liberals, what we gotta do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, what we gotta do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers. Actually, shall we lock them up? Should we lock them up like we used to do? You wanna lock them up like we used to do? Or do you wanna inject them with the Wuhan flu? Wuhan flu or lock him up? Okay, mask wearers. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? With the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? Okay, let's see what you think about the fake news media. Over there. CNN, they spread fake news. They controlled by the you-know-who's. George Soros and his Nazi friends. Anderson Cooper is a liar.
That's our friend. That's right, buddy.
They are on fire. Spampies, they are on fire. Okay, CNN. CNN, what we gonna do? CNN, what we gonna do?
It is objectively catchy, though. That's the shitty
up
part.
like the Saudis do, or inject them with the Wuhan flu. Let's try and jump them up like the Saudis do. Okay, here we go. Ready, here we go. Journalists, what we gonna do? Jump them up like the Saudis do. Journalists, what we gonna do? Jump them up like the Saudis do. Journalists, what we gonna do? Jump them up like the Saudis do. Jump them up like the Saudis do. The ones who make this disease are the snake-eating Chinese. This is why Asians have small feet. Made it in a sushi factory. Then put it on chips to you and me. Put it on chips to you and me. Sushi eaters, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Inject them with
What's it got against people that eat sushi? I hate that verse.
Wuhan flu.
It's all pretty bad. But like, again, listen to how the people are on board and singing. That's fucking scary,
You
man.
come up like in World War II. You come up like in World War II. So I'm gonna say, Chinese people, what we're gonna do? You're gonna say, you come up like in World War II.
I can't believe this shit.
Chinese people, what we're gonna do?
Okay, first off, we didn't nuke the Chinese, we nuked the Japanese. Second off, what the fuck?
Come up like in World War II. Chinese people, what we're gonna do? You come up like in World War II. You come up like in World War II. I can hear.
Bullshit.
Hillary Clinton.
No, we're not going to do it. My favorite verse is the one that we're not listening to anymore, I guess. I don't know. It's fucking weird, right? But so, okay. That being that, right? The other thing that's super funny is what we're going to watch now is the reaction. And again, so what happened was there's a big time donor that put this all together and booked it, right? He spent a bunch of money on security. Security stopped him from getting Sacha Baron Cohen off stage, which I think is just fucking amazing. It's so great.
So, Matt, what happened? So, last minute we had a band added by the production company who had sponsored the event, who we'd never worked with before. We didn't know anything about the band except for they got a third one and they were happy. About halfway through that set, they started having some pretty racist and violent lyrics that didn't stand for what we wanted, and we tried to find the production manager immediately. The production managers were both absent. They had already left. Their car was gone. So we went and tried to cut the generators. We cut the power of the whole setup. We went to go cut the generators. 3 of the stage security that they'd hired had over 50 for a small stage, way overkill. Another red flag. The 3 of them were sitting on the generators, physically blocking us from turning it up. At your own event. At our own event. So then I tried to come back in to clear the stage to get the soundboard just to unplug it. Well, they blocked us with the riot barriers, and they wouldn't let us through, even though it's my event. So let me clarify. This is your event. You put this on. I'm assuming you have done some sort of negotiation for security, so we can say your own security would not let you on your own stage. Correct. The contract is security, and it's paid for by the organizers. The donors. That security would not let us onto our own stage. Okay, so you had a very large donor. I want to make sure to summarize this very distinctly. You had a large donor come in at the last minute, offered to sponsor this. They also contracted the security, and you had an extremely racist individual get up on stage, and this security would not let you onto your own stage. Somebody was willing to go through this much effort, and we figured out who this guy was singing. I think a lot of people have heard of him. Who was that? Sacha Cohen. Sacha Cohen, Hollywood fame. They came up all the way up here to Little Washington State. Took grassroots organizations rallied to make us look bad. And in order to get him off the stage, we had people blocking the stage. We had to physically push our way past security all the way through the steps of the stage and unplug his mic to get him to come up. And I can't help but say it again, at your own event. And it's interesting that they would do everything they could to keep you from going on the stage as long as possible. What was the motivation for that? Because just like the crowd was shouting right after it happened, what took so long?
Anyone can perceive.
Oh, yeah. Check that. I was on my mute. Mic privilege, whatever. No, I was saying I'm going to see if there's actually footage of him being removed. Because I bet that's... Like, this was clearly for, like, one of his movies. I mean, like, the thing that I showed you before with the pan around. Yeah, like, so... Yeah, from right here. Like, so check this out, right? Like... Also, we're getting everybody fired because you're going to be singing this for all fucking long. Yeah, what up, Marks? Fight me, coward. I'll fight you. I'll fucking fight you. Don't make me come over there. I'll fucking give you. Hey, Marks, where's the subscription, boo? Come on. You got this. You ain't even going to subscribe? That just hurts me. You know that. Your boy Gilbert Burns looks good. I'm gonna push money on your boy Gilbert Burns to beat Kamara. Also, Marks, just so you know, you should come into the Discord, dude. Pop on. Fucking talk MMA if you want. We're in the showroom. Come by. Say hello. That would be fucking dope. The dope beat, bro. All right. So, let's see here. Yeah, so what we were talking about, though, is... Where is it? Right here. Boom. So, again, so this was the thing, obviously. But, like... So, look at this camera here. There are guys that are filming the crowd, right? And there should be... Oh, fuck yeah. Thanks, Knowledge. Fuck yeah. So, this is the thing, right? So, you see these guys right here. This camera right here. I don't know if you can see... the cursor or whatever, like here's my mouse, right? But this camera here, and you'll see 3 others that are really high production cameras, and they're pointed at the crowd, not the act, which tells you that they're probably not there for the event. Because again, if you were part of the event holders, you would be filming the other way the entire time because you don't want to show how little the crowd is, right? So like, check it. Like that. That's a very expensive camera. And again, you're not going to, if you're trying to show this in good light, you're not going to be facing that. Like, because you go back. So, okay, you got him up on stage, right? You got this gap. So this guy right here, that guy's kind of at the crowd, but like the cluster of it, the cluster of the crowd is right over here, right? So because the cluster is over here, if you were a high grade, like movement, let's say, not even high grade, but if you were there representing the protest or the gathering or the rally or whatever it's called, all of your camera angles would be hyper focused on where the population was the densest. Now, if you're Sacha Baron Cohen and you hired a bunch of people to video, which of course he would, why wouldn't you? You literally have to pop them on, like you're going to be getting crowd shots. There's probably somebody way back setting up, filming on stage. So you have these professional angles, and that's what it is. Middle one is a Sony full frame camera, probably 6K kit. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I know that's not expensive by like normal standards, but I mean like that's an expensive camera. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this dude.
My square is what we're gonna do. Inject them with the woo. Tell these door, inject them with the woo. Let's try and jump them up like this.
I like this guy. I'm proud of this guy. This guy's just standing there booing. I like it.
Right there, here we go.
But so that's the whole thing, is that like this is clearly going to be on one of those This Is America things. Although maybe it might not be now, because it got too big. You know what I mean? Outback Lucky says, which of Sacha Baron Cohen's do you like better? Borat or bro? I like Borat a lot. I think Ollie G doesn't give the respect that he deserves. That Ollie G is awesome. But there's something about Borat where the character itself has this like ignorance that it's just more likable. It's just more likable of a character. So that's why I tend to. Bruno's really funny too, though. I really like that movie as well. JJ Blood Alcohol Content. Dude, the dude was interviewed later, and the interview said rumored to have been Sacha Cohen, and that the dude just deflated and said it was. Sorry, no link. Yeah, so, I mean, that's probably fair then. He was only booing because there was no Jug in the band. Yeah, that's right. He's got big Jug bands capabilities. Pretty great. MMA Mark subscribing. Hell yeah, thank you. Super awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird times, man. We got all kinds of weird shit, but that's the thing that I think was so fucking funny. That and the fact that never forget, that's the Boise Capitol. You see it right there? That's the capital of Boise. The 3%ers, this giant fucking movement. Boom. Doesn't matter. What you gonna do, you know? Yeah, pretty fucking crazy, right? Pretty fucking weird. So that's something to look forward to with the whoa, good God, the Sacha Baron Cohen stuff. Pretty great. All right, let's see. You personally like Bruno? Nothing wrong with that. Bruno's real good too. Not mad about that. How could you be? Yeah, Ollie G, Ollie G into House, that's such a great movie. It's hard not to just say that's what it should be all the time. All right, let's see here. Did we do...
Always being...
Stupid ads. I had to sub. I'm a huge Tim Johnson fan. Yeah, that's cool. Marks, you should come in. Let's talk about... Did you watch that Poirier fight? Dude, seriously, get on Discord, man. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Jesus, come on. Don't be such a jerk. Get in here, you. Where is... I had a whole nother thing. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Give me that subscription. Oh, I'm yawning. Ugh, God, this fucking Dayside shit is tough. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go back to work then. Here's my thing. Tell me what you think. I think Dustin Poirier has to fight Tony next. And then if Gaethje wins and Poirier wins, we get that rematch for the title. If Khabib wins, it's Tony. It's whoever wins Tony Dustin for that. And then Gaethje will go that. Gilbert Burns will be the winner. I do believe in Gilbert Burns. MMA Marks finally say that, Petrie. MMA Marks is a huge Gilbert Burns fan, and he turned me on to him as far as like just watching him. And fuck, that dude is so fucking good. It's damn right embarrassing how good he is, and I just don't see anybody keeping up with him. Outback Lucky, the best type of comedians to make fun of both sides of this political spectrum. Cohen is a master to that. Yeah, he's also like Sacha Baron Cohen is like our era's Andy Kaufman, and I feel like people are starting to get wise to it now. But at first, even with just Borat, Ollie G, and everything, like he's more brilliant than all that. Yeah, I think Tony versus Dustin. So here's the thing, right? If Gaethje wins, Khabib Gaethje is almost so if Gaethje wins or if the fight is razor close, it's almost positive going to be a rematch. If Khabib wins, the only fight that he has left to make is Tony, but like Tony's like haunted. Like Tony never, I mean, like what is that? 5 times that shit's been made now and fallen apart? But that's the only one. Everybody else on the way up. I guess you explore the Conor fight. Then Conor Khabib 2 makes a lot more sense for sure. I also love how the UFC never took Conor out of the rankings, even though he announced his retirement again. Pretty funny. Pretty fucking funny. There's a lot of Locust going on right now too. Let's switch gears. You want to talk about Locust? Let's do that. So there's a bunch of areas all over the world right now that are experiencing locust problems. Super weird. I put the link in the showroom. You guys can see it there. But it's, it's fucking crazy. Like, there's locust everywhere. It's kind of insane. Where's the link I had? You know what? Before we do that, let's have a political ad for JoJo, baby. Jo Jorgensen is the Libertarian candidate. I am getting paid no money to do this, but I endorse her. Here she is. This is JoJo. gonna do the other one too.
Something has to change. Every day we are witnessing brutality on an unimaginable scale. Every day we are witnessing systemic racism that many of us have been told about but didn't want to believe was real. Every day people are being victimized and we feel powerless. We are filled with anger, fear, rage. But it doesn't have to be this way. The police should make us feel safe, not scared, relieved, not resentful. Now is the time for change, and Joe Jorgensen and I have a plan to bring that change. End qualified immunity. End the militarization of the police. End civil asset forfeiture. End no-knock raids. End the war on drugs. End institutional racism. Make our justice system a system of actual justice. Now, more than ever, is the time to reject and disrupt the status quo. Now is the time to heal. I'm Spike Cohen, and you are the power.
So yeah, that's the political shape of JoJo. Big fan.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm doing all right.
Yes.
It's middle of the work day.
Yeah. How's work?
Well, not bad. I mean, did some manual labor here, so
I'm
doing okay.
Okay.
Tom Michel.
So what's up, man? How's the Twitch show going?
Pretty good. We were just watching the Sacha Baron Cohen raid on that 3rd% thing.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that shit?
I haven't, but I saw a couple stories about it. As far as he paid for the security about it, and then basically the security worked against the people who were there.
So what happened is so everybody suspects that it's a stunt, right? Because like he's probably doing another fucking season of This Is America, right?
Right.
So he gets up there, and here's the thing. I've been showing it on and off all day here, and it's stuck in my head. Like, I'm going to be humming this fucking garbage song all day. But he gets to a point where he's like, the whole chorus is he looks like Charlie Daniels, right? Like, he looks like Charlie Daniels Band.
Yeah.
And he's talking like this, and he goes, all right. And it's all like, what you gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. And like, fucking, he gets a bunch of people to sing along with him, chop them up like the Saudis do.
Wow.
Right. And like they're cheering and singing along as if it's just any other like sing along. It's like fucking a bunch of hicks singing Freebird. They don't give a fuck. He's also got a line about how like he's like, Chinese people, what you gonna do? Nuke them like we did back in World War II? It's like, okay, that's insane. Also, those were Japanese people.
Correct. Weird.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's just how it is now, huh? You're just gonna make up. I mean, I know how rednecks and all that kind of work, but yeah.
How do you know how redheads work?
How rednecks work?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
Tom
where I grew up.
Michel.
There's a bunch of people up there who think they were a bunch of cowboys from the South when they really are a bunch of morons from German.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean but it's ridiculous because like the funny part was when I first saw the video, I didn't know if they were like talking about St. Cloud area. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, this could just be northern Minnesota. I don't know what the fuck's happening here.
Yeah. Well, that is true. Guy I used to have as a roommate. He went to Mall America once with his cousin. He grew up in Hibbing, and he goes to Mall America and finds one of these leather shops or whatever, and buys a belt with a belt buckle that said "Northern-born, Southern influenced" or something like that. It's basically something to the effect of like I'm okay with the Confederate flag, but I'm from the North. I'm like, oh god.
Hey, I'm a Northern Southern racist. What up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Confederate flag shit is great. It's gross.
Well, and then of course he grew up in Hibbing, was born and grew up there, so that's your people.
Which means he's extra gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing: if you're from Hibbing or anywhere on the Iron Range, everybody else is just whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's true. It is very true. So I mean, no self-respecting person of color goes all the way up to the Iron Range to then hang with you what fucking white idiots.
Wow. That's racist. There's a lot of people up there now, man.
I know there is, but they're not self-respecting.
Wow, Jesus.
Oh, relax.
Laying it on heavy. God, what is your problem, bro? Jeez.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I have a problem per se, other than just trying to give you a hard time.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
Isn't that what this show's all about? Is to give you a hard time?
Yeah, I would say that's true.
Yeah. See, I know the game a little bit.
I'm a fucking crackhead.
Well, it's just that dope cuck
it's possible.
Right. Well, what else are you covering today? You can't just be on that topic now 2 hours later.
Actually, I am.
Apology accepted.
You guys are still talking. Okay.
Well, so like what happened was it started out with that, and then I found out that because the event was 3%, that's the group, and so then the rest of the show has kind of been a like dark rabbit hole of the 3% movement, which it kind of sucks because I'm just trying to like understand and find out this stuff, but like there's no way that these Google searches aren't putting me on a list.
Oh, exactly. They're definitely putting you on a list.
Yeah. It was a 10-minute video that took me 2 hours to get through.
Yeah.
But it's a whole movement. I mean, we watched this like ridiculous Boise demonstration that was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like they cropped the angle on everything to make it look like it was bigger than it was. But it's the America's largest right-wing militia. That's their claim to fame. And the one in Washington's my favorite because it's like, it's so funny. Where's the?
Well, see, and that's the thing with Washington State. There, most of the people who actually live outside of Seattle or really the coast, they are very much lumberjack, kind of hillbilly-ish people. So. Yeah.
Mr. Approachable says, at this point, you're on so many other lists. What's one more? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. That's why I'm still doing it. I don't care, right? Yeah, so check this out. This is off their page, Tom. You ready?
Sure.
Who we are. We are God-fearing patriots that support our Constitution and promise to defend our country, our community, our families from all enemies, foreign and domestic. We follow the tenets set forth by the founders of the 3% movement. Mike Vanderbaugh. More information can be found in this link. Long live the Republic and God bless. And now it says what we do, right? This is what they do. We provide training on a wide range of topics. We support our veteran community. We support politicians. We support political parties that support and honor the Constitution. So none of them. And we promise to support our communities in time of need. You already said communities like 3 times.
Yeah.
This is the best. This is the best, though. This is my favorite part. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
This is what they are not. What we are not. We are not an anti-government militia group, which is really funny because everywhere else you Google, it literally says that. Also, why would you put that as the we are not on your page? Like, it's like when people just talk about shit that nobody was talking about, right?
Yeah, but isn't most militias technically supposed to be anti-government?
Yes, that's the definition. They don't trust the government, so they become their own government. That's what a militia is.
Yeah, like they're willing to die to make sure that the government doesn't infringe on other people's rights.
But we are not. We are not an anti-government militia. Actually, we are a pro-government. What the fuck? And then it goes, as long as that government follows the restrictions set forth by the Constitution.
Yeah, but that still sounds like it could be then like a left-wing militia, which would make sense.
It's just anti-government at that point. We're not anti-government. We're anti-this government. We support the U.S. Constitution and expect our government to do the same. Then right here again, we are not tinfoil hat conspiracy nuts. Nobody said you were, but now I think you are.
Oh, I think they are.
Well, no, but it's like when you see politicians pass anti-gay legislation, there's like 0% chance they're not gay.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's how it works. We are not tinfoil conspiracy nuts. We are an inclusive group and welcome all races, nationalities, religions, and lifestyle preferences. If you are a Constitution-supporting American patriot, we welcome you. Like,
well,
that's
I mean,
fucking crazy. That reads like fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, not really. It sounds pretty close to the Libertarian Party platform, just other than the, they want less government instead of being pro-government. But and also too,
Knowledge 25 just said, when I subscribed, I thought this was a Sacha Baron Cohen fan page. It is. It is. We're gonna be watching Borat right after this.
Only if you follow that up with Bruno, just to see
Dude,
how
and then
real
like check out these.
is.
So these headers on here, right? Like here, I'm gonna pop this over here so people can kind of see it. I guess doesn't really matter. I don't care. So the headers up here, and remember that link is in the Discord show page, so you can go there and boom, see it. Whoops, no. So okay, on the top, right? This is what it says on their website, Tom. Like, you know how they have the headers of like home, about, all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it says home, right? And then it says join WA 3%, Washington 3%ers, right? And then it says boots on the ground home, or on the home ground. Like, boots. Like, you came here, it's like, hey, come on in here. Hey, do you want to join us? Also, we have boots on the home ground. What does that mean? That literally, like, you have soldiers on the ground, but you're not a militia? That's weird. And then they have and then they have a category women of Washington 3%. Like, somebody called them sexist, so they're like, no, we got women. Check it out. You got the donate, you got the visit page, the news, and the contact, but like the boots on the ground is fucking crazy.
So weird. I don't know. You know how most of these things form? It's like three people who just really believe they have an idea. Yeah. And then they keep, preaching to guys at work or whatever, like, hey, you guys want to do something this weekend? And then all that suddenly ends up being like a quote-unquote lifestyle instead of an actual, like, or they get to be fanatics and stuff like that instead of just realizing that, oh, man, this wasn't supposed to just be like, oh, it's like going out in the woods and shooting guns.
Yeah, like I've been had. Yeah, like I've been had.
Yeah. And then they got to stay in it because they invested money. So they feel like they got to.
Yeah, well, that's what they have to do now.
Yeah, so it's like the Republican Party.
Ooh, too soon. Too soon.
Oh, is it?
No, actually, it's too late. Too late.
Like both parties then?
Yeah, that's more accurate, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, right? Like.
No, yeah, any of the two-party system really, because again, everybody just becomes a fanatic of it. It's basically like being a glorified cheerleader if you believe in one of those two parties.
Tom, what is your take on the Patriots signing Cam Newton? Just not even have a season, right? Just give him the ring?
No. The Patriots are going to suffer this year, man. They're not going to be as good as everybody probably thinks.
You're kidding, right?
No. I don't know if they even make the playoffs, to be honest with you.
In that cookie cake division? I mean, they're in one of the easiest divisions in all of football.
Yeah, but the Bills are
the Bills are the Bills and the Ravens are the only two good teams in that entire division.
Well, the Ravens aren't in that division. The Ravens are in the AFC North.
I meant the AFC.
Oh well, the Chiefs are the Super Bowl defending champs. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, but they barely got past Baltimore. But sure, the Chiefs. One more, we can add that.
Well, I mean, come on, let's face it, though. I mean, you don't think that the Buccaneers have a real shot at winning it this year? I mean,
I don't. You think Tom Brady or fucking Gronk are going to get a full season in? I disagree.
Edelman, bro. Come on. They got Edelman, too. It's literally the top 3 guys that you could have. Just throw in a running back, and you'll be fine with that team.
Oh, cool. Yeah, like, so it's just a greatest hits veteran tour?
Yeah, man. What do you think? There's always one team that just gets really hyped over, like, former past glories and stuff like that, man. I mean, again.
I just know it doesn't matter because the Vikings are winning it all this year.
Skull, baby. I get you. But, and I'm with you. But also, too, like, again, right now, it's the time to still wager on this shit because, you know, they still thinking they're going to get a 16-game season. And I guarantee you, this is a short season.
I guarantee you. Yeah, I guarantee you. There's no way. Like, they'll be lucky to get 10 games in.
Yeah, but even that 10 games, like, what do you say then? You got to have either 4 neutral site games between all the division teams or whatever, or 3. So then, like, half your schedule is still loaded up by playing home and away against your own division. And you got what? Play everybody from your, like, or at least another conference or another division in your conference.
Yep.
And then that eats up all your games right there. If it's only 10 games.
Yeah. But I think, like, the main thing of it and the main aspect of it is the coaching. I mean, like, you're telling me with that lineup, Belichick can't win a fucking. I like Cam Newton. Like, this is, it's like LeGarrette Blount, man. When LeGarrette Blount went back to fucking New England, everybody's like, oh, he's done. You know, he's washed up. They took him back, and like they just kept like winning games with him and throwing him around. Like the reality is Cam Newton is a crazy weapon in that offense that's going to be loaded from the defensive side. Like that, I think the Patriots are the like easy like money. Like if I were to bet money on who wins the Super Bowl, I would be pushing it on the Patriots just based on the odds you would get.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the whole thing. It's a, if you will, it's a quote unquote revamped lineup anyways.
Right, well, but they're also underdogs at this point. I mean, like they still like again, like you said, the Chiefs are the repeating champions, right? But I don't. Mm-hmm. So the caliber of team that it takes to go back to back. So here's the rationale just from a betting standpoint, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can almost count the Chiefs out entirely, okay? And I'll tell you why. Their coach hadn't won a Super Bowl in how many years, right?
Ever.
That was right. But I mean, how many years he's been coaching, okay? But more importantly, it is so insanely hard to go back-to-back as champs in the AFC. Like, I would say if you're looking at I think the champs come out of the AFC again this year, and I think you're looking at literally the Patriots. If I had to pick a number 2, it would be Baltimore. I don't think the Bills are there yet, but I think they could be, like, down the road. I mean, I think they'll be in the playoffs for sure, but I think that you can't, like, the Patriots just, like, because, again, you have a coach who has experience, right? Yep. And when it comes to changing up the thing, people forget with Belichick that he was first to this whole tight end wave. If Hernandez hadn't killed those dudes, he literally would have won all the Super Bowls.
Yeah, to have 2
they would have had
like
Gronk opposite fucking Hernandez running all those post routes with fucking Tom Brady.
That's true. I mean, but they were always wanting to go with underside wide receiver to run the slot, though, too. So
the fucking crackhead.
I mean, that's really what it is, too. Is he developed, you know.
Ellie wants to know. Ellie wants to know if you're in an atrium. She hears birds.
No, I'm in a part of my quote unquote warehouse that's mostly outside, and we have a problem with swallows here. So.
You never struck me as a man that had problems swallowing.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that got you into trouble in the first place. Remember that.
Not with you.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the kind of shit that got you in trouble in the first place. I'm just trying to remind you, Corey.
Oh, thanks.
Be better. Hey, it's all about accountability, man. If I'm trying to be better, you gotta try and be better. That's how this works.
I'm never gonna stop making bird swallow jokes to you, Tom.
Okay, that's fine. But maybe not on Twitch. How about that?
Fine.
That sounds like a no, but okay.
You know, it wasn't a no, but it also had some yesy aftertaste.
Did it? So it's 7-Up? It's the 7-Up of of acknowledgement?
Or the jism of swallowing bird jokes.
There we go.
Is that better? Am I doing it?
And I didn't know my phone was going to be able to pick up all the bird sounds, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, well, it's actually they're not that bad. They're not that bad right now, but they are fucking bad. It's pretty funny. King Kong Dong said Chiefs didn't lose anyone and added a horse of running back. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like staff wise, The Eagles used blunt against them when my bird won it. Are you an Eagles fan? That sucks. I hate the Eagles.
Yeah.
No, it's just Packers all day. Yeah, whatever. Packers are like the third best team in that division. I'll give you over Detroit.
Well,
You're all chasing purple and gold to me, baby.
Yeah, there's something to be said about the Bears about the fact that they can't really get a quarterback to save their lives. At least
Can I get a skull horn out of you, Tom?
No, because I'm at work, and that would be unprofessional.
What? Anybody at your work that's going to be mad at you for doing that needs to be fired.
Well, I don't think anybody here is a Packers fan, but it's hard to tell because
All right, just give me a real slow, real quiet one. Just
is that what you wanted?
No, it's perfect. I'm playing the actual sound real loud while you do it, so it sounds real weird. Keep doing it.
Nope. I think I'm okay now.
Ugh. Whatever, dude. You know what we're going to talk about next?
No.
Our next topic on this show is going to be locusts. Have you been following the locust swarms?
No, but I saw that there is it taking the same path as the desert or the Sahara Desert?
Yeah, so there's been one. There was one earlier in the Sahara Desert, right? But now there's one that's about to hit Delhi, one of their suburbs. And what happened is so what happened was there was like 3 hurricanes in the Mediterranean seas this year. And so what happens is that water gets caught in the sand and forms puddles, and then the locusts like breed there. So it's like crazy because it's like if you're a Christian, right, and you're following along, a lot of this stuff does sound like Revelations, like because we had the sandstorms. We have fucking plague of locusts happening currently. Like that's weird, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Minneapolis and a lot of other cities have been burned.
Yeah,
so
cities are on fire.
Yeah.
Like I'm a pretty agnostic guy. I was raised very religious. I always had a deep fascination with the book of Revelations just because, it was like future predicting shit. That's always interesting to me.
Yeah.
And the signs of like the end days, like if you're a big believer in that, it's easy to put. It's like when the Mayan calendar came around and they were like, "Oh, we mistranslated it. It was 2020, right?" Like in my head, I was like, "Oh, that makes a lot more sense."
Yeah, well, it does now, especially once we're actually now here in 2020. Yeah,
right.
2012 was seemed like a kind
of. But you have a worldwide plague, a pandemic. You have fucking sandstorms. You have fucking cities burning, and now we have the largest plague of locusts since. I mean, eons ago, probably. Like it's crazy.
Since Egypt, is that what you were gonna say?
I don't know. I don't know if it was Egypt or like I'm saying eons ago, as in I don't know the metric, but like I don't know if it's Egypt, but I think the last time this happened. I mean, the last time this happened, it probably happened to Egypt as well because it usually comes out of the Sahara. But
yeah, or the Nile Valley, yeah.
Right. But I don't think like the last one I want to say was actually in India. Was it Ethiopia? Didn't Ethiopia have some locusts too? Like, isn't that what happened to a lot of their food?
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff was caused by flooding in the Nile River Valley.
When they dammed it up.
Yeah, and then because they flew out of sync because they flew east instead of going west. That's how that happened in Ethiopia. I don't know how I know that, but
okay, whatever. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. And when I was looking for the exact time frame, I didn't know. But yeah, we had some queued up stuff about that, and it's just fucking crazy because again, it's locusts, man, and it's tons. And like the problem with locusts, I can't remember the number, but like locusts eat like a locust swarm will eat something along like the equivalent of like 3,000 people's worth of food.
Yeah, because they eat it from the bottom, so they destroy stocks. Is really what it is.
Yeah, and they cause famine.
Yeah. That could boy, yeah, if that hits Delhi, man, that's gonna be
Yeah,
gonna be
so it can
problematic.
be so according to the UN, the current infestation can be tracked back to the cyclone in the season of 2018-19 that brought heavy rains to the Arabian Peninsula that allowed at least 3 generations of unprecedented breeding that went undetected swarms since the spread into East Africa, Middle East, and South Asia.
Okay. Interesting.
It's weird how they're locusts, but they look like grasshoppers, you know?
Well, you know, evolution or whatever. I don't know.
I want to just like cheer for the locusts. The locusts are now Vikings.
Oh man.
Chomp
come
chomp.
on. No, that's not gonna work, dude.
Why you gotta be like that?
It's not. Well, it's not like going from the Minnesota Twins to the LG Twins, man. Okay, like
yeah,
you're literally rooting for. I mean, I guess Vikings pillage and stuff like that. I guess historically speaking, I guess you're not wrong.
Yeah,
I guess.
Man. They devastate the crops, bro. Everybody's hungry.
Right. Well.
All right. Well, hey,
yeah,
I'm gonna let you go because I gotta watch all these sweet locust videos.
All right. Well, you have fun with all that.
Can I get one more under the ground skull horn? Yeah,
there you go.
And I'm playing it in the background, and I'm looking like I'm cheering. I'm getting excited for football, man. Did you watch the Did you watch the fights this weekend?
No, I haven't rewatched them. Actually, ESPN just basically ran them again last night, and then I just didn't give a shit. I'll be honest with you, it's really hard for me to care when there's like no audience and stuff though too. But
I think I like it better with no audience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to get my mind back into how it's all supposed to work again. You know, like no fans, stuff like that. Because
I think the thing that's interesting. So like this, so you'll see this. You care if I spoil something for you? It doesn't affect the outcome of a fight. It's just something funny that happened. So in the Poirier Hooker fight, and I was talking to Jeffrey about this earlier. They come out at the beginning of round 1, right? And Hooker has these weird like question mark kick knees that he throws. You know what I mean? They're like knees, but they come from the side.
Yeah.
It's just because he's long and weird shaped, so that's how he throws them. But so he literally like throws these things, and he comes out and he kicks Dustin Poirier right in the cup, right?
Ooh.
And Poirier's like, whatever, because it was a clean cup hit, no big deal. And it was because he was throwing that awkward thing. It was clearly unintentional, right?
Yeah.
So then they go back in, and like 3 strikes later, the same position, the same kick, the same result. And Bisping's like, that's not cool. He's just going to have to stop throwing that kick. And Dustin Poirier, and you can hear him because there's no crowd, says, listen to Bisping. It's one of my favorite things I've seen. You know, like, because that's the thing that I think is so funny is that, like, the fighters with no crowd, they can hear the commentators. So it's almost like they're getting more coaching, and they can hear, like, there's a moment in Mike Perry's fight where he was saying round blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to ruin the fight for you, but he's like round blah, blah, blah. I started to put together what their codes so that I knew what they were saying. You know, because without the crowd, he can actually hear the corner. Because what happens is, like, these people spend so much time with their trainers, it becomes like a relationship, you know? And so they can pick out that voice in the crowd, but they can't hear everything else.
Yeah.
So it's just what it is.
Well, I guess it.
But you need to watch. You need to watch that fight though. That Poirier Hooker fight was awesome, and like the Mike Perry Mickey Gall fight was good. The Maurice Green fight was good. It was a good card. You'll like it. The undercard sucked. The last fight of the undercard was really good, but the whole rest of the prelim, whatever.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out then.
All right, buddy.
Probably tonight, because what am I going to do? Watch Raw?
No, Raw's garbage now.
Yes, it is.
All right, buddy. Well, we're going to let you go. Have fun at work.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
That is our resident friend,
Tom Michel,
who just so happens.
I'm the fucking crackhead.
That's right. All of that happened. Okay, I got 2 things on the Locust. Let's try to load them up. Oh, God. These fucking ads. All right, hold on. Look at this. It's so crazy. Okay, so that's a little bit around for it. Let me, so that's what's going on currently in India. But the real, let's see here. We got the, there it goes. Okay, so, weird. It's almost like I knew that commercial was coming. Odd. So this is a thing on Vox, and I love Vox's little VINs. Anybody that knows me, I'm not the biggest fan of Vox, but Vox does these little animatics where they break down, and I don't know who does them, but whoever does them is completely separate from Vox as an entity, and it's just a really interesting style that they do, and they do a lot of them for wars and stuff like that. I'm also going to post these links over in the show page. Go here, boom, and then also, oh, where's the other one? Ah, it's gone. Whatever. Network. Yep. Okay, so that's boom. Okay, so here is this animatic by Vox, and we'll talk about it as soon as we're done. So many, so gross. Yeah, they're pretty gross, right? And there are a lot of them. King Kong Dong. Did you see that shit like 2 years back? How our current pope is the last pope? No, what? Is that a thing? What do you mean? Hold on. Oh, the prophecy of popes, huh? No, I did not see any of this. I'll tell you what I'll do. I didn't have a topic for tomorrow, so I'm going to do a lot of research tonight, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. How about that? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, there's a whole thing. Yeah. No, I see it now. History of the Pope, Pope prophecy, all that shit. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I have a perfect spot. Show on the last Pope. No one tell my mother. Let me break it to her gently. Well, unfortunately, she's in this room, Ellie, and now she knows. Sorry, nothing we could do. My bad. All right, here we go. This is the Locust thing. Again, this is by Vox, and these guys do such a great job at these animatics. I cannot explain enough how much I absolutely love what they are doing and what they are about. Boom, there we go. Perfect. All right, here we go. Is that it? Yeah. Boom. With their cherry picked data? No, I just said that, dude. I'm not a normal fan of Vox usually, but what they have been doing, they have these animatics that they put on their YouTube. I don't know who's doing them, but they do a phenomenal fucking job. They've done war ones. They've done fucking this one on the Locust we're about to watch. They do a lot of these, and they're doing a really good job. The thing about, and this is the thing that no diggity, I think that you probably suffer from, is that just because a news source is reliable at one point in time or unreliable at one point in time doesn't mean they remain that. 2 years ago, one of the number one sources on the internet was Reuters. It's basically a tabloid at this point. Like, they don't show links. It's all op-eds. It's really weird, and they turned on a dime. AP Press is also leaning more towards the left. So it's not about cherry-picking data or any of that. This is real, and this is awesome.
In May of 2018, something weird happened over the Arabian Peninsula. A large cyclone passed over the Rubahali Desert, a massive stretch of unbroken sand also called the Empty Quarter. It usually looks like this. But after the cyclone, it looked like this. Lakes had formed between the dunes. The desert was filled with water for the first time in 20 years. Then, 5 months later, it happened again. Another cyclone hit. Over the next year, powerful cyclones kept coming out of the Arabian Sea at a frequency not seen in decades. It caused catastrophic flooding in normally dry areas across the region, but especially here, in East Africa. Today, the floodwaters have receded, but they left behind a different type of disaster.
Millions of locusts.
A plague of biblical proportions.
The worst in 70 years.
Their impact devastating.
Unprecedented threat to food security.
There's no end in sight.
This is a desert locust. It's a type of grasshopper that lives across this area from Northwest Africa to Western Asia. Typically, desert locusts spend most of their time alone, in what's called their solitary phase. They only really meet with others to mate. But if the weather starts to shift, that can lead to a transformation. If a normally dry area becomes unusually lush with vegetation, as it would after heavy rains, these insects will start to congregate. That sudden crowding triggers a hormone, and the locust starts to change, both physically and mentally. It starts with a color shift, from a muddled brown color to a bright yellow. Its body shrinks and its endurance increases, which optimizes it for flight. Its brain grows, and so does its appetite. This is called the gregarious phase. They eat and breed, leaving their eggs in the damp soil. When they hatch, they form what are called hopper bands, swarms of tens of thousands of non-flying but voracious insects that move together as a unit. Eventually, they develop wings. And once they take flight, it's almost impossible to stop them. Locust swarms ride the wind, which allows them to travel up to 150 kilometers a day. A single swarm can contain up to 150 million insects per square kilometer. Each one consumes its body weight in vegetation daily. In 24 hours, a swarm of that size eats more food than 35,000 people. Since late 2019, East Africa has been experiencing its worst locust outbreak in decades. In 2020, the area has seen swarms as large as 2,400 square kilometers. That's a swarm of insects over 3 times the size of New York City, capable of eating as much food as tens of millions of people. The swarms of bugs are so thick that airplanes have been forced to divert their course. Billions of ravenous insects sweep through areas, decimating acres of farmland and threatening already food-scarce regions with famine.
There's nothing left to harvest. There's nothing else that I know how to do.
And they're spreading. In February, Pakistan declared a state of emergency. By late May, the swarms had reached parts of northern India for the first time since 1962. And the biggest factor in all this is the weather. Locusts reproduce exponentially when the weather is in their favor. With every new generation, the population increases 20-fold. So if a normally dry area stays wet for a long time, the population will explode. And that's what researchers think happened, starting with the 2018 cyclone. The unusual amount of rain led to an unusual amount of vegetation, which led to an unusual number of new locusts. Swarms swarmed here in the unusually wet desert and made their way into surrounding areas, including East Africa, which itself had just experienced historic flooding in late 2019 from heavy rains caused by an unusually warm Indian Ocean. A single perfect storm isn't enough to bring in swarms of locusts of this size. It takes a series of them, something that used to be really rare in this area. But unfortunately, extreme weather that used to be really rare suddenly becoming more common is one of the hallmarks of climate change. That could mean a future with more cyclones in the desert, more greenery where there once was sand, and more breeding grounds for locusts. Do you ever notice these weirdly specific targeted ads when you're browsing the internet? It's a little creepy when they can even pinpoint where you live. That's because one of the ways advertisers target you is
super creepy. Yeah, so that's what's going on the locust front. It is scary. It's a weird thing, and it's again, if you're a big fan of the Bible, I mean, this is some Revelation stuff, you know? So it was, this is the desert locust and climate change? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, I gotta go back up. Do we have some spare raid we can share? Yeah, so they're desert tribbles. They are desert tribbles. That's awesome. Could she say unusual again? I bet she could. She did say it a lot in that. That's not wrong. Here's another, you know what, we're just gonna watch some of this footage. This is kind of interesting. This is actually the, so this is from, not Thursday. I want something newer. Where is it?
The staggering number of...
Yeah, so here's a news thing about it. Again, we're just going to watch the locust stuff.
Locusts. A staggering number of locusts are causing chaos in East Africa. Some experts are raising the possibility. Staggering number of locusts are number of locusts are locusts are causing chaos in East Africa. Some experts are raising the possibility that the gigantic swarms could make their way to China if the region fails to...
All right, hold on. We're going to get back to this. Diggity, what the fuck are you talking about? Climate change statement out of it. No, that's not. That is what's happening. No matter, like, it's not global. Like, this is the problem that the left has with people on the right. Like, yes, global warming was a scam. Climate change is happening. The amount that humans portray, we don't know. But to say that saying that this isn't because of climate change is grossly inaccurate. The climate has changed, and now we are seeing more hurricanes in the Middle East. That is all factual. The entire thing was factual. Like I said, as much as you don't like Vox, they're very good on those animatronics, on those fucking animatic stuff. That's all. Calm down with your fucking bullshit. Not everything has to be political. They're locusts, bro.
To get a hand of East Africa, some experts are causing chaos. Locusts of locusts. Locusts are causing chaos in East Africa. Some experts are raising the possibility that the gigantic swarms could make their way to China if the region fails to get a handle on the outbreak. For more on this and other news from around the world, we turn to our Yoon Jung-min at the News Center. Jung-min, tell us more.
Well, sure, Simon. East Africa has been suffering from hundreds of thousands of desert locusts for months. The overwhelming number of insects are wreaking havoc on crops and pasture there. Experts in China say it's less likely the swarms move all the way to China now, but have raised the possibility that the country could be hit by a wave of the insects if the outbreak isn't brought under control by this summer. The swarms have already spread to South Sudan. Sudan is already facing hunger, and the UN Food Agency has warned of a more acute food crisis in East Africa because of the swarm. Kenya, Somalia, and Ethiopia are reporting their worst infestations in decades. Experts say spraying pesticides from sky is the most effective way to combat the swarms, but unfortunately, countries in the region don't have the right resources. The UN body says the locusts are breeding so fast that numbers could grow 500-fold by June. It estimates there are about 360 billion locusts in the region and is calling on the international community for help.
So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I mean, it's kind of crazy. And then there's a bunch of really cool videos that I saw of. Yeah, here's so this is from 2017, but this is just like some on-air like swarm. I think this is from Planet Earth. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Planet Earth. Here we go.
There is no other species on the planet that responds as quickly and as dramatically to the good times as the desert locust. Eggs that have remained in the ground for 20 years begin to hatch. The young locusts are known as hoppers, for at this stage they're flightless. They find new feeding grounds by following the smell of sprouting grass. Normally, it takes 4 weeks for hoppers to become adults, but when the conditions are right, as now, their development switches to the fast track. As the vegetation in one place begins to run out, the winged adults release pheromones, scent messages, which tell others in the group that they must move on.
Camel's like, whatever.
when groups merge, they form a swarm. An adult locust eats its entire body weight every day, and a whole swarm can consume literally hundreds of tons of vegetation.
That's so, like, I don't understand it, man. That's so bad.
They have to keep on moving. The swarm travels with the wind. It's the most energy-saving way of flying.
They're all over me.
Following the flow of wind means that they're always heading toward areas of low pressure, places where wind meets rain and vegetation starts to grow. As they fly, swarms join up with other swarms to form gigantic plagues several billion strong and as much as 40 miles wide. They will consume every edible thing that lies in their path. This is one of planet Earth's greatest spectacles. It's rarely seen on this scale, and it won't last long. Once the food has gone, the steady roar of a billion beating locust wings will once again be replaced by nothing more than the sound of the desert wind.
Oh, God. Talk about, like, nightmare material, right? Like, looking crazy. Let's see here. There we go. We just have mayfly swarms. Yeah, I mean, it's... Mayfly swarms are also gross, too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not... This isn't about, like, anybody getting better or worse than the other. I mean, this is all kind of garbage, right? I'll click that link. Good thing they have a 17-minute Tide commercial on it. Ugh. Monetize my nuts. I just let that whole fucking thing play and check that out. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do it again. Here we go. Oh, look, I refresh it and now I get to watch this fucking ad again. Oh, my God. I swear to God, I don't know if there's truth in this or not, Dan. Maybe you can, like, catch me up on it. But, like, it seems like ABC and CBS specifically have their videos always set up so that you watch the ad and then the player crashes and then you have to click back and watch another ad. I feel like it happens all the fucking time. It's fucking crazy. All right, we're done with that. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah. Stupid, right? Here's something really cool. Oh, shit. So this is on the ground footage of somebody in Russia, I believe. More Locust stuff. Fucking locusts that are. It's so crazy. Why are they trying to hit them? What are they? They're just trying to collect locusts. Like, what are they? I don't get the purpose to this. Why are they trying to catch them? Who needs locusts that bad? Fun to put there with the torch. Yeah. Or like even just hairspray or some shit, you know? Like all that shit would be cool. Oh, this shit's crazy. Hold on. There's a pretty good documentary. We won't watch all of it, but again, this is on just the locusts themselves. Watch a little bit of it. Blah, blah, blah. Look at these, like, plagues footages, though. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, here. Yeah, like this. Hold on. Where is it? Right. God damn it. There. This is the part right here. Little fucking armors, man. That's fucking crazy, right? It's crazy to think about, right?
The brood survived the drought conditions in Victoria. After a few weeks, the result is already obvious. Hundreds of thousands of tiny hoppers have hatched and are buzzing around looking for food.
That guy's creepy as fuck.
They're still too small to fly. It will be a few days yet before there's any danger of a swarm. But they're already destroying grass by the ton. A locust eats its own weight every day. That's only 1 or 2 grams, but there are millions of them per square kilometre. The same thing has happened on Craig Lloyd's farm.
So it's disappointing to see that there's thousands of locusts back here.
At first, the farmers were left to their own devices. The state government had little experience of dealing with locusts and told the farmers to look after their own land. But when the swarms came back, the government set up an emergency hotline.
Nice of them to do that. Let's see if we can find some more swarm footage.
Yep. So, Wayne, you have locusts located on your property?
Yeah, we do, eh?
Whereabouts?
The Egypt.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this one on. Pop this over here. So again, this will all be in the show page over here. Show talk. There it is. Over there. Boom. Yeah. And remember, that's whoa, where'd it go? There we go. Over in our Discord room. Boom. There we go. Boom, baby. So, yeah. It's fucking crazy. We got all those things. Do these silver pyramids represent the locusts? They might. I don't know. Yeah, it's a swarm of bit locusts. You know what? Let's turn on the alert box for the bit locusts. Alert box is on. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's kind of crazy, right? Let's see. Is it back on?
Here comes the
money. Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Here we
go. That would be cool.
There you go.
Tom Michel.
Let God sort him out.
That would be cool.
Here we go.
Duck with a boner drag weeds? Hard no.
Doing terrific.
Apology accepted. From time to time.
What a dork. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would. All right, so yeah, we got the locusts. Was there anything else I wanted to? I feel like there's one other thing I wanted to react to. I don't really. We got the Cohen stuff. We got the JoJo stuff. Yeah, I think that was it. I don't know. Let me see if I can remember.
Here comes the money.
Oh God!
Here we go.
What up?
Money talk. Here comes the
Money does talk. Does money talk? I don't know. Money does talk. I guess it could. How about another sing along with Wuhan? I mean, yeah, that's fine by me. I don't give a shit. We hit the plateau of everything I wanted to hit.
Obama, what we gotta do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Inject him with the Wuhan flu. Let's hear it. Hillary Clinton, what we gotta do? Lock her up like we used to do. Lock her up like we used to do. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna say it and you say it. Ready?
It is catchy.
Okay, this
I
is
hate the lyrics.
I'm gonna say 1, 2, and you're gonna say inject him with the Wuhan flu. You ready? Here we go. Obama, what we gonna do? Inject him with the Wuhan flu.
Yeah.
Inject him with
Oh brother, where art thou?
Come on. Hillary Clinton, what we gonna do? Lock her up like we used to do. Like we used to do. Let's talk about Fauci. Fauci don't throw his head from his ass.
No,
He
refuse.
must be smoking grass. We got locked
I would have sung along with the smoke grass.
down.
It's crazy how much like.
I ain't lying, it ain't no jokes.
Can we all agree how crazy it is? Sacha Baron Cohen's costumes. Like that looks nothing like him.
He's a liberal hoax. What we gonna do then? Dr. Fauci, what we gonna do? Inject him with Wuhan flu. Inject him with Wuhan flu.
No alert box. Nothing will interrupt this.
WHO, what we gonna do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Chop them up like the Saudis do. What we gonna do to WHO? We're gonna inject them with the Wuhan flu? Or chop them up like the Saudis do? Okay, let's hear. Who wants to inject them with the Wuhan flu? Who wants to chop them up like the Saudis do? Chop them up like the Saudis do. Okay, you ready? WHO.
So I hear that one guy who's cheering like, yeah, buddy.
Chop them up like the Saudis do.
I want to inject him or chop him. I want to chop up cocaine. I don't want to inject it. Does that count?
WHO, what we gonna do? Now,
Maybe it should.
ladies, let's hear the ladies. Hold on. Ready, here we go. WHO, what we gonna do? Come on, ladies, what happened to the whole Me Too era? Let's hear you shout. WHO, what you gonna do? Can't hear you, girls. Saudis do. Come on, ladies, now.
girls. Let's see who chops up people louder.
WHO, what we gotta do? WHO, what we gonna do? I can't hear you. The girls are louder than you. Okay, I'm gonna ask you then.
The band is louder than you.
WHO, what we gonna do? Can't hear you. WHO.
Oh, I don't have a ringtone. Who even leaves their phone on anymore?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What we gonna do to Fauci? Jump him up. Here we go. You ready for that one? USA is the best. We don't need no COVID test. You're not gonna take away my rights. I don't care about your race. Take that mask off to your commie face. Take the mask off your commie face. Liberals, what we gonna do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Liberals, what we gonna do? Can't hear you. Liberals, what we gotta do? Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan
It's just
flu.
so weird.
Mask wearers, what we gonna do? Inject them
Good. I'm
with
glad I could
the
help.
Wuhan flu.
That's my
Mask
goal.
wearers. Actually,
Make
shall
shit
we
stuck
lock
in your
them
head
up?
all the time.
Should we lock them up like we used to do? You want to lock them up like we used to do? Or do you want to inject them with the Wuhan flu? Wuhan flu or lock him up? Okay, mask wearers. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? With the Wuhan flu. Inject them with the Wuhan flu. Mask wearers, what you gonna do? Okay, let's see what you think about the fake news media. There, over there. CNN, they spread fake news. They controlled by the you-know-who's. George Soros and his Nazi friends. Anderson Cooper is a liar. Straight the panties, they are on fire. His panties, they are
Sacha Baron Cohen is a goddamn genius, and I will fucking fist fight anyone who says otherwise. I mean, it's so crazy. Like, this dude, I mean, at this point, he's the modern day Andy Kaufman. Like, that's who he is. Red carpet ash stunt? Let's see what this is all about. I'm into this. This is off the Dictator one. There it is.
They're on the red carpet. He talked a few days about this. A few days ago, Sacha Baron Cohen has a new movie coming out called The Dictator. So he plays this kind of crazy Gaddafi-like guy, and he kind of demanded that he go hit the red carpet in character, which he did, and then had this moment with Ryan Seacrest. Take a look.
It was his dream to come to the Oscars and to be sprinkled over the red carpet and over Halle Berry's chest again. The interesting thing is it's actually made
Oh, and those
that's
supposed to be
so funny.
Oh.
funny carpet and over Halle Berry's chest again. The interesting thing is it's actually made South Korea.
Oh, and those supposed.
That's pretty great. So, I don't know. It's just, the guy's a goddamn genius. People need to fucking recognize that genius, baby. All right, so boom, done. We're out already, man. Let's get caught up on chat. Thanks, Corey, for this, and money will be stuck in my head. Yep, it will be. It's already in there. Diggy said, get your money for nothing and your flu for free. Yep, that's right. You know who's. All right, you know who is Fauci's bad friends. Hit him up with the Asian whatever, Wuhan flu. I'm making my mom listen. She's wondering if Cohen had audience plans and stuff. I don't think he did. I mean, like, that'd be a good defense for the 3%er people, but I don't think he did. Knowledge 25. How he can't continue to trick people just shows how genius is. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. He's world famous, and yet he still fucks with everyone, right? He's the modern day Andy Kaufman. Like, this kind of comedian, like, people don't realize it because Borat was such a success, but this kind of comedian, these physical comedians that are doing pranksters, I mean, these come around once in a generation. And it's like Banksy. Like Sacha Baron Cohen is doing his own legacy, and he's fucking with people, and it's just, he keeps fucking getting them, and it's so fucking funny. And he's such a good character actor. Every character that he plays, I mean, if I didn't tell you that was Sacha Baron Cohen and you saw it, you wouldn't know. Like, nobody sees a character. Like, you see a celebrity on the street and you're like, who's that? I think I know who that is. But when he's dressed up fully in character fucking with you, there's nothing to see. There's nowhere to go. It's fucking ridiculous. It's really funny, too. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking unbelievable. We're going to move into the end phase now. Here we go. Ready? Boom. Here we are. The end phase. Yeah, we had a pretty good one today, actually. I was very I was excited to get this one in the books and get on with it. I had the Cohen stuff. I saw and I couldn't stop laughing. It made me laugh so hard. It made me happy. It made me sad. It made me everything. I love it so much. Yeah, it's so funny to me. All right, where's that? Perfect. All right. I'm sad. I'll miss you. Excited for tomorrow's topic. Yeah, tomorrow's topic. Wait, you're not gonna be here tomorrow, Kong? What's going on with that? Yeah, it's the like whatever of acceptance. Don't forget to go over to Venmo. Anything you goes into this show and making it awesome. Corey Adam Comedy at Venmo or Corey Adam Comedy at gmail.com. Pretty good. Also, don't forget to head over to the Discord. Yeah. Okay. And I'll actually be hanging out in the Discord most of the day. I might even play some games. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what fucking happens, you know? But yeah, that's just how it is. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting, but I don't know what the fuck it is. So go into Discord, come hang out with all of us. Yeah, this has been a real fun one. Google Locust. I'll put that documentary in. I think I already did. So everything is in the show page that you can see there. So that's really cool. Let me go. Where the fuck? There it is. Yep. The documentary link. All the links from the show are in the Discord room under the show page. King Kong says, I just like having you and Imhol get through my work shift. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, if you're a fan, some people only like him or they only like me or vice versa. But if you're a fan of both of us, it's kind of cool because you get a bunch of time, right? Like, you get through almost your entire shift now. And that's kind of what I wanted, is I wanted to grab the people from Steel Toe that really enjoyed me and pop them over here, you know, just get it all up and running. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. You guys have been awesome. We'll see you tomorrow. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. You guys have been awesome. And I will talk to you later. Why isn't it doing anything?